Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Thursday to you all. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Oh, there we go. How is everyone this fine evening? I are dreaded, and Big Nips and Magic Dips, Filthy Rascal, Nick Baker Live, good to see you as well. I have no idea what the mystery product is. I was going to talk about that and ask all you. I thought maybe y'all had some ideas. Kentmere, hope you're doing better, Kentmere. I'm sorry to hear about your family stuff, but head up and hopefully you'll be in my thoughts. Hopefully things get better for you. Leo's dude, Joseph, how are you tonight? French Fry, Gasheen Polish, Potato David, Greg, and welcome you both to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups tier for our new subscriber. What's up with alternate basic lands on Arena? How do I get them? Oh, we're not on Arena at the moment, but if you go to your land tab and you search for a basic land, set it on lands, search for basic land, it'll show you all the ones in your collection. Other ones are given away like in events, and also you can get some in the store, some of the cool like card styles. I'm doing well, Max. How are you? What's up, Majority? Nothing wrong. Good to see you, good to see you. Caper, how are you today? Any thoughts on the BNR announcement change? Yeah, we've had a lot of weird news in the last day or two. So, weird news number one, BNR change. My take on the BNR change is this. I don't think it guarantees anything's going to get banned. I think it does mean that Wizards is at least thinking about banning things, but my guess is we have a Mythic Championship next weekend. We have a Mythic Championship both in Standard in the beginning of November, and I think that Wizards wants to make sure that they have a window to ban stuff. The other thing is, when they made that announcement, it's the same day that they got Mythic Championship deck lists, and the rumors that I've been hearing, and these are unsubstantiated rumors, but I've been hearing unsubstantiated rumors that like 60% maybe of of the decks are Golos decks. So it might be that Wizards saw the Mythic Championship list and were like, oh my god, people are going to flip when they see this. So we got to move up the ban list to as soon as, the banned announcement to as soon as possible after the Mythic Championship. Windbreak and Blood Stasis, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber, because there's no way that Wizards is moving the ban list for Brawl or Pauper. Like, yes, Pauper should get some bannings, but there's no way Wizards is gonna go through the trouble of moving around the ban list to try to make Pauper better or something. They just like don't care enough. They'd wait an extra month. Like, they don't care that much about those formats. So it's got to be Standard, I think. I don't know what else it could be. If something were hitting Golos, what would they hit? Golos makes it consistent, but hitting Field would kill the deck entirely. I think 100% it would be Field of the Dead. I think that if you ban Golos, I think Field of the Dead would still be very, very good. Probably still be the best I can still, like, it would still be, it's too good. It's just too hard to interact with the tools we have in our current format. If we're in a world where we had, like, land destruction or something, then okay. Like, I could see that maybe they'd be like, you could deal with it, but there's just not enough answers to deal with Field of the Dead at the moment. So, I'm going to say if they were going to ban something, and like I said before, I don't think it's a guarantee. I think they want to make sure they have an opportunity to ban really close to when the Mythic Championship ends. I think there is a small chance there's still a no ban announcement, although moving up is pretty weird, and it makes me think they're definitely looking at arena data, looking at the Mythic Championship list, and I think that they're thinking they're probably going to have to ban something, and the sooner the better, honestly. With rotation just happening, before more people buy their decks, spend hundreds of dollars on Golos decks, etc., like, the sooner the better if they know they're going to have to do it. Just give us Strip Mine in Standard. I would have fun with Strip Mine in Standard. I don't think that would necessarily be healthy for the format, but I would enjoy it. So, the other big news, and I'm trying to see if I can find a picture. We got a bunch of news today that we should probably talk about quick, and we can talk about it as we go along as well, but news, unsanctioned, a new product, not a full unset, but it's like this unbox set with new uncards and reprints coming in February, so cool, I guess. I'm like kind of excited for that. Zanfest, how are you? I'm doing well tonight. And I don't know what y'all think of this. I have no idea. Mystery booster. Any guesses on what this is going to be? So what we know is very minimal. We know at Magic Fest Richmond, which is a month from now, the beginning of November, they're doing a pre-release for whatever this is. Mystery Booster, does that mean that's actually the product? Does it mean that they're just not telling us the name of the product? There's going to be another one at PAX Unplugged, which is in December, and who knows, maybe they're going to sell it like us. I have no idea what this is going to be. Hey, what's up, Bearman? How are you? Hey, good to see you, Robert J. Young. So yeah, I don't know. The sealed event was $45, and that seems cheap if it's master set prices. Like, you don't usually get master sets sealed for $45. So I'm guessing it's more like a $4 a pack product. Is it like conspiracy style? Like some reprints, some new cards? I don't know. Maybe it's like literal chaos drafts. There's so many possibilities, but it's going to be interesting at least. Repackaged boosters, but with different sleeves. Someone said MJ Holdings Masters, which is the company, if you've ever bought like the mystery cubes at Walmart. And oh man, don't get me started on mystery cubes. I think it's basically like, oh man, last time I bought a mystery cube, I'm gonna go on my mystery cube rant here before we start playing. I'm gonna go on my mystery cube rant. So, like a couple years ago, people figured out that you could you could weigh the mystery cubes, and the heavier ones would have commander decks, the other would have intro decks. So I always go through like feel them and see if I can feel one that's heavier. So last time I got a heavy one, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be sweet. I'm gonna get a commander deck. I'm going to be so happy. And it was a land pack. It was a land pack. They literally were putting just take a fat pack, take the lands out. So I got like 2 boosters and 2 of like fat pack land packs for like $20. They're such a ripoff. Oh my god. Don't get me started on mystery packs. So whenever I hear mystery packs, I'm a little skeptical, but hopefully the Wizards ones will be cool. Jawan, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups tier for our new subscriber. Why bother testing your hands when Walmart have scales? Ooh, I didn't realize that I didn't even think that the registers actually weigh stuff. Art for Unsanctioned. Ooh, are we getting a... Oh, that looks like uncards. Is that a squirrel boxing a goblin? With a chicken ref? Unsets are awesome. Unsets are awesome. Anyway, we're playing Magic tonight, not just talking about Magic. I promised we would do some Modern, so today we are playing a new sweet take on Goblins in Modern. Grumgully Combo Goblins, and I'm actually excited for this. Goblin Tribal / Combo Goblins in Modern, and it should be sweet. Didn't you make a video on those? I did, like a couple years ago now, although I added a note to the video saying, don't trust this anymore because now you could get a land pack and be very sad. It could be a Chaos Draft set. There's so many things it could be. Would be cool if we had something like Zendikar with random old booster cards added. That would be really sweet. I know one thing, they would not answer questions about the mystery boosters, like, at all, but they did say that they won't have reserve list cards, which, I mean, kind of goes without saying, but that was confirmed. Are you going to build a ponies deck with the new MPL cards? I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to do it in paper, I think. I don't think it'll be on Magic Online. If they put them on Magic Online, we would probably do Pony Week Commander Clash as a special episode. All right, let's do some reminders. Maybe the mystery boosters are cards that are going to be injected in Historic. It could be, except it seems like it's a paper product, not a Magic Arena product. We didn't hear anything about it going on Arena. It sounded like it was paper only. I don't think that was said explicitly, but that's what it sounded like to me. So, anyway, reminders. Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. You missed the comment. Gavin said it's a complete pre-release where nobody knows what is in the set. Yeah, that sounds about right. It reminds me of Iconic Masters? Was that the one that they did? And actually there were no leaks or anything? That was really fun. Like, that'll be a fun day. I'm actually like kind of tempted to go to GP Richmond now because that's a cool event. But even if I don't go, it'll be sweet to see like the cards coming out. I remember when Iconic Masters, that was just such a sweet day because no one knew it was in the set. We knew it was coming, and people were just like taking pictures as they open their boosters, and we're like, oh my god, it's like Cryptic with new art, and it was really cool. Even though Iconic Masters is one of the more forgettable Masters sets, like the way it came out when they did that pre-release was really awesome. Vising God for the 21st month. Thanks always for the Jank Fest. Are you still planning to come to DC Commander Fest? I haven't seen any details on it yet, but I'm planning to go. Maybe. Maya for the 4th month. Welcome you as well. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. All right, so reminders, replay YouTube, normal YouTube. If you missed it, we got to do some 7 Dwarves action on Against the Odds, and I was actually kind of amazed at how it went. I don't want to spoil too much in case you haven't seen it, but you should definitely check out 7 Dwarves Against Odds. It was way more fun and interesting and lucky, I would say, than I would have expected. So that's on the YouTube. What else is coming up? There is a Modern Masters, a Modern Madness with Crim going up tonight, Modern Mayhem, rather, with Crim going up tonight, Commander Clash tomorrow. We have a sweet Modern Matcha Brew on Sunday, a sweet Budget Magic and Standard on Monday, so tons of sweet new stuff coming up on the YouTube channel. Keep it out for that. A reminder that our sponsor tonight, if I had a deck I wanted you to look at, could you do it? Yeah, wait until we start playing Sky Pelt, and I would love to. A reminder, our sponsor tonight is, of course, Card Kingdom, and maybe you're looking for some mystery cards of your own. Actually, I don't think you get mystery cards, although kind of any booster is a mystery pack because you don't know what you're going to get, but you know what I'm saying. If you need some new cards, Throne of Eldraine or otherwise, you can snag them over at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a Saffron Olive Stick if you're so inclined. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the stream. I get milk for the 2nd month. Excited to catch some more Modern. Love the stream and content you create. Well, thank you, I Got Milk. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for you. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, good way to support the stream and the channel in the site. Donations, definitely not required, but always appreciated. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. But what I'm looking for, Ridge Wallets made out of carbon fiber or titanium. Ridge Wallet, no longer sponsoring us, although they do still make sweet wallets, so... All right, so let's talk about this deck. Hey, what's up, Back to the Cave? How are you this fine evening? We are playing Grumgully Combo Goblin. So you might have saw the deck tech. If you haven't, it's on the YouTube. But the idea of this deck, it's really sweet. It is partly Goblin Tribal. We have Goblin Tribal payoffs to some extent. Goblin War Chief giving all our Goblins haste. Frog Tosser Banneret speeding things up. Fascilic Mons, Paslic Mons, giving us a way to benefit from our goblins dying, but along with the kind of typical flood the board with goblins attack plan, we're also a combo deck built around Grumgully the Generous. So Grumgully allows us to basically go infinite with the persist goblin whenever a non-human comes into play. It comes into play with an extra +1/+1 counter. So if we can get a putrid goblin or a murderous red crap, maybe tutoring them up with Goblin Matrid, we can repeatedly sacrifice that because they die, they come back with a -1/-1 counter. Grumgully gets rid of it by putting a +1/+1 counter, so we sack it again and again and again. If we have Skirk Prospector, that's infinite mana. If we have Sling Gang Lieutenant, it just wins us a game, draining our opponent as we sacrifice. If we have Fascilic Mods along with like Skirk Prospector, that also wins us the game with Mons damage. So that's kind of the plan of the deck. We can win like normal tribal goblins, just playing our goblin stuff, or we can assemble this combo that just kills our opponent. Codename Duckfid for the 6th month. Love the stream and the content. Well, thank you so much. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for you. So that, did I say red crap? I definitely meant cap, red cap. You can even see the red cap on its head. I think that's a cap. Anyway, so that's the plan. Otherwise, mana base, pretty straightforward. Couple of Anti's Hovels, which is something you only get in Goblins decks. Cavern to fight against the counter spells and also to fix our mana. Sideboard, we get a lot of like lock-ish peasants. Chalice of the Void, Blood Moons to jank people out of the game. Dab Big Spheres, also kind of a jank 'em out card against Tron and combo. Relic for graveyards, Pithy Needle catch-all, Goblin-wise, a Crate Maker, and also a Trash Master, another backup lord, ways to fight artifacts and colorless cards, and that's basically the plan. Half Goblin Tribal, half combo goblins, And we'll see how it goes. I'm actually really excited. Oh, he's bleeding from his cap. Is that what's going on with that card? What a weird card. That is a weird looking, like, creepy goblin. Most goblins, like, that's what goblins traditionally look like throughout Magic's history. They're all pretty, like, I mean, they're ugly creatures, but they're all kind of, like, similar. What is the deal with murderous red cap? Like, that is a really creepy looking goblin, I have to say. Anyway, let's see if we can feed the kids. What is the combo of the deck? Combo of the deck, one more time before we jump into it, is Grumgully to basically make our persist goblins infinite. So Grumgully, +1/+1 counter when a non-human comes into play. All our creatures are non-human. So let's say Putrid Goblin. If it dies, it's going to come back into play. Normally it would have a -1/-1 counter. Grumgully is going to get rid of that, because if you have -1/-1 counter, +1/+1 counter, they basically just cancel out and there's no counter. So if you have Grumgully, a persist goblin, and a sack outlet, like especially Sling Game Lieutenant, sack a goblin, drain for 1, we just win the game by infinitely sacking our creature. Also, we'd have like Mons plus Skirk Prospector, Prospector for the sack outlet, Mons is the damage. If we have Red Cap, that has the damage built into it, so that does it by itself. And it might sound like that won't happen often, but with 4 Ringleaders and 4 Mages, we have lots of ways to find our combo pieces, plus just a normal Goblin beatdown backup plan. I know we have 61 cards. That was how the deck was built. It's probably not correct, but we're not going to change it because I don't know. We're not going to change it. I think, as a general rule, you probably should not play 61 cards in your deck. But that is how the deck was. That's how the person won a league with it. So we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it the same. 61 is illegal. It is a legal amount of cards. Open a go loose on Magic Arena. Ooh, that's a little rough. It'll be interesting. No unclaimed territory. We have Blood Moons in our deck, so we don't want to go too deep, and we're not full 5 color. We're basically red-black with Grumgully being our splash, so we don't have to go too crazy as far as mana, especially with our Blood Moons in the sideboard. It is a 61-card special. The Soul King! How are you tonight? Good to see you. The deck usually wins via Goblin beatdown rather than combo. We'll see about that. I will intentionally not attack to combo off. Fabled Passage is not modern playable, I don't think. The other one from Modern Horizons is Prismatic Vista. Wait, why is our record? Our record is messed up now. There we go. That's better-ish. But not all the way better. Now it's not lined up. How's that? Too big. I need to get a new stream overlay. Fellow fellas, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 4th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I mean, that sounds fine. We need some card advantage goblins, but Ether Vials, Goblin Curve, some removal. Seems reasonable enough. Hey, what's up, Base Dep? How are you? Does the Adventure Mechanic have a home in Modern right now? Not currently. You missed the old stream overlay. Yeah, what do you think? You don't like it as much as the new one, where it just kind of drops down on its own? It's on my list to do. Is eventually update the stream a bit. I think it would be cool. Alright, it should be working. I know a few people that accept commissions for stream overlays. I could forward you a couple if you want. Yeah, that would be awesome, Nidachuk. Do you think Vista is going to drop in price on Moto? Probably not for the near future. I think once it shows up in treasure chests, it probably will. But for right now, no more is really coming into the world, into the economy, because no one's opening Modern Horizons. How many Moderners use for streaming? I just have 2. I have one where I have like all of you up, the chat and the actual stream, and then one for playing on. So 2 monitors. Are you today's date because you're a 1010? Ooh, that's that's a good one, little people. Fae of Wishes, I think, has potential to see play in Modern. Once Upon a Time sees a lot of Modern play. Brazen Borrower sees a lot of Modern play. Unseen Spectre, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soup's here for our new subscriber. And I think we just keep running out. Actually, yeah, let's just keep vialing. Our opponent's not too close to killing us yet, so that's fine. That's fine. It's a Modern night! It is. We've been playing a lot of Standard, and I promised we would do some Moderning, so it is time for some Moderning. What's up, Zombie Way Manager? How are you this evening? Good to see you, good to see you. So, is anyone actually going to GP Richmond, or Magic Fest Richmond? I'm curious. If anyone's going. Is the announcement of the new product going to get you to go, the mystery boosters? Like, is that something that's going to make people, like, book a flight to Richmond? It seems a little tempting. I mean, it's definitely a unique event. Oh, Virginia is your home state. That makes it easy. I mean, if I was in Virginia, I would definitely be going. Well, take up. While Ether Vial is good, we don't really need 3. But I guess everything's going to be free for the rest of the game, so score. Vials for days. Hostafarian with a gift sub to Elipol. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soup's here for our new subscriber. We will definitely play this Unfortunate deck. We will. If it's not for Much Brew, we'll do a stream of it, because it's definitely super unique. Opponent growing the Goif. Come on now, Magic Gods. Seriously? Well, now we gotta draw lands. Well, that's a 3-for-1. God. Alright, well, that might be the game. Opponent gets in with their huge Tarmogoyf. Wow, that's not good. Well, we do draw land, which means we run out Goblin Matron. How do we deal with a Goyf, though? Just chump block forever, I guess? Goblin Matron. Can we get anything that's helpful here? Oh, how do we beat a Goblin Matron? How do we do it? We have our first donation of the evening. Ooh. All right, chat. Figure out what we're supposed to take here. From DG Colts 41, $2 donation. Hey, so they watched your video of Aila Loam and decided to build the deck. Took to my last event, went 3-1, beat the likes of Boggle Stretch and your favorite to beat Tron. Ooh, congratulations, DG Colts. That is super awesome. That's super sweet. Thank you so much for the donation. Go for the combo. It's too late for Fair Magic. I mean, we're not really close to comboing, are we? We need multiple pieces and the mana. Mons, Putrid. Yeah, let's just Ringleader. That's fine. Ringleader at least draws us cards. Can maybe draw us out of this scenario. Get in with Prospector. Worst case, we can sack a Goblin to cast it. I guess we're playing for the long game. Ugh. Losing all of our Ether Vials is so bad. Django Dark Saber. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so. Opponent hint more lands. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soup's here for you. Opponent combat. Getting in with the Tarmogoyf. This is bad because they're going to have Plague Engineer in their sideboard, and Plague Engineer, really good against our deck. Down to 10. Oh, if we had those Vials, I think we win this going away. Without the Vials, things are sketchy. Opponent. Scavenging Ooze. And oh boy, that 3-for-1. Would it be okay if I shared a link to an article I wrote about Field of the Dead? I think a lot of people in chat would enjoy it. Sure, go for it, 2 blue untapped. Opponent eats the War Chief. We untap. Well, alright. Munitions expert. If our opponent has Fatal Push, things are even worse. Really leaning on those, those ether vials. Oh, I missed your message for Twitch. Oh, what did I miss, Demonic Wolf? Sling Gang also seems fine, but hopefully Ringleader. Oh, they really have. Jeez, Well, all right. This is the nightmare of nightmares. So munitions expert, except it doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, I think that just does it. I mean, we won't we're dead. We'll pass. 6-month subscription message. Ooh. Oh, let me see, Demonic Wolf. I'll be honest, 6 months is such a long time. For 6 months of fun and 6 months of deck and 6 months of deck tax, here's hoping for 6 more months. And and for much longer. Well, Demonic Wolf, thank you for the kind message. And welcome back to the fish. Oh my god. Welcome back to the fishbowl. Big scoops here for you. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I don't even know what to say about that. I think it was just like more unfortunate that we got 3 for 1. Like, we drew 3. We drew 3 ether vials, and our opponent's deck's like the only deck in the format that might have Maelstrom Pulse. Eh? What can you do? Yeah, we were just dead no matter what we did there. Like, there's no coming back from that point. Blood Moon is good against our opponent's deck. The question is, what do we cut? I think we got to keep the ether vials, even though they were incredibly painful that game. The blowouts. What's up, Dave Railcane? How are you? Ooh, Naya Giant Fires. That sounds sweet, Cobweb. I'd love to see it. How do you feel about Murderous Rider? My aggro opponents having access to this much removal just feels wrong. I mean, I think it's a very good card. And I don't know. I mean, if it was Hero's Downfall or something, your aggro opponent would probably still be playing it. Honestly. Like, even if it didn't have the body attached, it would still see a lot of play. Maybe we just go down these Frog Tossers. Seem a little meh. Frog Tossers and maybe 1 Mons? Oh, we got 61 cards. Haha. We get to keep the mods. Alright, Blood Moons it is. Sign out War Chiefs. War Chiefs I could see as well. Alright, we get to play first. Well, we're going to keep this. If we get blown out again, I'm going to be so sad. I think Vials is good. How do you feel about Revenge of the Raven sideboard against Field of the Dead Cavalcade decks? I think it is hilarious against Cavalcade. And, I mean, I think it's decent against Golos, although you really want multiples. Like, if you can get 2 of them against Golos, it's obviously insane. Or, like, 1 in an Ethereal Absolution. One of them's still fine, but one of them isn't necessarily, like, game-winning. Opponent, tap land, and passing. We'd really like to get this Ringleader down to draw cards. Prospector, well, Wooded Foothills go. We would also be fine with just drawing a Blood Moon. That would make us happy. Pass the turn. You can put it right in the chat, Cobweb. Or you can email me, Sevfronal of MTGGoldfish.com. Opponent, Wooded Foothills passing. Well, crack, Wooded Foothills. Opponent cracks. Okay. Interesting timing. Opponent gets a forest. Okay, Abrupt Decay's Ether Vial. Well, we'll put a Prospector into play. Opponent's good at killing, apparently really good at killing Ether Vials, it appears. Blood Moon! Give us a Blood Moon off the top. We'll take a Blood Crypt. Oh, Blood Moon would be so good. Come on, deck. Alright. Grumgully. That's acceptable. Play Grumgully. Get in with Prospector. What's the max deck size on Moto? I actually don't know. I probably should know. You can definitely play hundreds of cards, but I don't know where it actually caps out. Any music suggestions of like, ooh, I haven't heard anything new recently that's really caught my attention. I'm sure there's some good ones. What about you? Any music recommendations on your end? What is a mystery Wizards is talking about? We don't really know. At Magic Fest Richmond, like a month from now, they have some sort of product called mystery boxes. Fatal Push kills Grumgully. Yeah, we had well, maybe the win next turn. We would need a mana, and we could have won this next turn, but no longer on the table now that Grumgully's dead. And there's a Goif. Well, come on, land for Ringleader. That would be sweet. Another Prospector. This forest is clunky. Ugh. Oh. Alright, play a Prospector. Pass the turn. We ever play Battle of Wits with Siege Rhinos? Maybe. We've played Battle of Wits and we've played Siege Rhinos, but I don't think we've ever played them together. Does anyone think Oko will shoot up in price to... Yeah, that does it. Oh, man. Jeez. Hi. This has been Blowout Central. Game 1, the Ether Vials. Game 2, opponent has play. Hey, look, now we draw land. And we'll play our Ringleader. It's a 1-1. It is going to be tricky to win from here. Alright, well, we draw some cards. That's a thing. Pass the turn. We're going to have to find a way to kill this Plague Engineer. And we're very pinched up. Man, the deck really needs an Ether Vial going. Is Paradoxical Urza the best deck in Modern? An Urza deck's the best deck in Modern. I'm not sure if it's the Paradoxical build or an Bloodbraid Elf. I'm not sure what build of Urza is best, but I think that Urza is the best deck in Modern. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Well. Not much to say about that. That just went wrong in any number of ways. Many number of ways. Like a million different ways. Huh. I mean, Plague Engineer is a card that's really good against our deck. Do you think a Sliver Commander deck is overrated? I mean, Slivers are fine in Commander and can be pretty strong in Commander. I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on how high you rate them. I've always considered Slivers like a fun semi-competitive tribe. I don't think they're like one of the like broken or anything. We got very blown out that game. That was just a blowout after blowout. I think it was mostly a little frustrating because it felt like we had what we needed to combo off. We were like in pretty good shape. But then, whoa, we just kept getting like 2 or 3 for 1. Do you think that Urza's so good it's going to get banned? Maybe eventually. I think it's kind of early for that. Okay. That could have went worse. We actually discarded 3 lands, which we don't really need. So, sure. Opponent didn't discard anything super helpful. Blood Crypt, untapped. And a Bolt. Alright. I haven't seen Hollow One in a while. But that's a Hollow One. Opponent gets in, hits us for 4. Well, we will see. Down to 15 already. Auntie's Hovel. Reveal a Goblin. Play a Goblin. Oh, if we could have these 2 Frog Tossers, this turn would have been super good. But we will pass the turn, take our beats, see if we stay alive. What do you think about Tron? I mean, Tron is really good, but it's also one of my least favorite decks. Yeah, Blast from the Past with Hollow One. Bonage. Gurmag Angler. Alright, playing the big stuff. And a Goblin Lore. Well, this is a good Hollow One hand. Possibly too good for us to beat. Opponent gets in, hits us for 1,000,000 again. Cursed. We might just be dropping and starting over. This is the cursed league. Wow. All right. Sure. I mean, I think it's just game. Huh. Alright. Yep. Well, good Hollow One hand. Oh, that Goblin Lore, they had 1 card in hand. They had 1 card in hand, and it ended up with a Hollow One, which, woo. What if this deck is just bad? I mean, I think so far, we've mostly just, our opponents have just had a pretty good running. Do we need to sacrifice a goat to ward off the Jinx? We might need to. It's getting close to that point. Hollow One with no Faithless Looting. Interesting. Alright, so. I mean, we can bring in Graveyard Hate. Trashmaster kills Hollow One. Blood Moon isn't super good. Chalice can be good. Although it seems less good now that Faithless Looting's gone. Maybe we just go like this and like cut War Chiefs? Something like that. Let's try it like that. Do you like control decks? I like control decks. Depending on the style to some extent, but in general I like control decks. Blood Moon Main could be interesting. Alright, play a Forest. Play Aetherfile. I mean, we could try the we could try the Sunforger deck. I think that deck's it's really cool, but I think it's probably like the epitome of an against odds deck. So it's one of those decks I'm always a little bit nervous about playing for streams because there's always a risk with a 3-hour stream that you just go like 0-5, never do anything cool. So that's always my concern. Or that is my concern with playing decks like that. Blood Crypt, untapped. But if it's something people want to see, I'm down with trying it. Land goo. I sent you a blue-green shape of new deck. Was wondering what you thought. Oh, it looks sweet, Deets. I liked it. I love your content. Seriously, man. You've helped me through some rough times. Well, thank you so much, Sweaty Scrotum. I'm glad I could help. I'm still having a blast playing Mono Blue Mill in Arena. Thanks for the deck. I milled my opponent for 28 in one turn. That is about as good as it gets with standard mill. I think this is actually like a decent deck. I think our opponents just had some good running so far. Hey, how are you, Admiral? Good to see you, Opponent gets in. Yup. Down to 12. I'll take up an Ether Vial. Stomping Grounds, untapped. Run out a Goblin Matron. Goblin Matron. Alright, so how can we... Do we just take Grumgully? Let's take Grumgully. That gets us closest to winning. And then Munitions Expert, put it into play. Why our opponent tapped out, can't Lightning Bolt our stuff. Get rid of that. Alright. Well, no threats for you, Hollow One. Pass the turn, see what you got, opponent. How do I put a resub notification up for Seth to read? I tried exclamation point resub. Oh no. You're gonna be kidding me. Okay. Well, we're back to Plague Engineer. I mean, on the other hand, maybe just every deck has Plague Engineer, and then we probably are in trouble. Well, we will play this. We will name Goblin. We will put Grumgully into play. Scavagews, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber, Ringleader. Grab a couple of goblins. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting closer. Pass the turn. Plague Engineer can't get through the Ringleader. And we might be getting there. Grumgully kind of beats a Plague Engineer. It kind of does. We might be getting there. Things might be turning around. Vote it. Plague Engineer is a blowout, though. Good golly. Yes, Grumgully, which, what a good name. Grumgully the Generous is just such a fun name to say. Ooh. Giants, okay, opponent kills a Grumgully. Giants look fun. And Gurmag Angler? Gurmag Angler. Yeah, Giants seem like a cool idea. Yorvo seems challenging to cast. I think that's a concern, but it looks sweet. Do we want to tick this up? Yeah, let's go 4. Grumgully. Sling Gang. Staying alive thanks to our Grumgully, and Grumgully's been good. Maybe that's how we beat a Plague Engineer. Del Torbs, welcome to the Fishbowl. Goblin Lore, thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber, Mishra's Bobble. And we haven't seen any hollow ones this game. Opponent cracks, takes a peek. We have enough goblins we can actually just kill a Gurmag Angler, which is nice. Or I guess we could kill Plague Engineer, but we get to kill something. Grumgully for Halloween. Vote it. Getting in with the Angler. Well, we will do a little Goblin block. And then sack. Who's building the Grumgully deck for the inevitable Throne of Eldorade Commander Clash? Ew. Not me. I do not have Grumgully. We will... Opponent draws. We'll leave our Vial on 4. Maybe we should have left it on 3 last turn. Vial, staying on 4. Cavern. Well, play Cavern. On Goblin. Wait, do we just win here? We might just actually literally win. We get to play Mons. Play Munitions Expert. Now we got to do math. We get in for... Oh, we just win, right? I don't think we got to do math. I think we just win. Kill that. Go to combat. Done? Done, done, done. All right, nice Plague Engineer. Not enough, not enough. Gypsy Bob, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Saffron Olive at MTGGoldfish.com if you would like to email me a deck list. Yeah, it was super sweet to have Jen back. Definitely awesome to have the return of Jen. I think Grumgully needs to go to Richard for a guest episode. Pretty much says, I'm 3-mana Metallic Mimic in your command zone. That is true. It is Metallic Mimic-esque. Richard, he might just play like Goblin Tribal. Jank Tribal kind of fits the Richard profile. Cavern on Goblins. And Relic. All right, we're getting there. This is a good combo hand. Actually, we actually just have the combo in hand. 1, 2, 3, curve out, win the game. It could work. It could work. Opponent, undeps. And cracks. Grumgully for Dwarf Tribal? Discards the hollow one. That's good. And passing. Well, Relic. Start picking apart the graveyard. Untap. Mons. Well, play the Mountain. Run out Putrid Goblin. Oh, we got a chance. We got a chance for the combo. Exile something from the graveyard. Trying to keep the anglers under control past the turn. Grumgully does seem sweet in Shamans. Shamans care about +1/+1 counters. And it's the right colors. Unless, I'd have to look and make sure nothing was humans. If there's a bunch of human Shamans, it gets worse. Opponent, okay. Gets back Hollow One. Kills our graveyard hate. Give us a land. Give us a land. That's a land. All right, Forest. I mean, we are going for it. We're going for the combo. Grumgully. Go to combat. Get in. If we untap with this board, we win next turn. If we do, we got it. If we do, we got the combo. Burning Inquiry. Uh-oh. Okay, we still have the combo. Hollow One. Tap out. Oh my god. Hollow One. And 2 Firewake Phoenixes. Good lord almighty. Cycles. Swamp. Angler. Phoenixes. Oh, please. Yes! Yes! Woo, opponent! What a turn, but it's not enough. It's not enough. We're going to jake him out. We're going to jake him out. Opponent gets in, hits us. That is fine with us. Unless there's like a surgical extraction or something. Untap. Vile doesn't matter. Stomping Grounds. And I think, wow, our opponent had a incredibly explosive turn. But that is Sling Gang Lieutenant. Coming down. And now the fun begins. Sack you. Get you back. And then we will sack you. Get you back. And I say we sack you. Get you back. Nice try, Hollow One. The combo. And that shows how this version of Goblins has some upside. Like, this version of Goblins, we were able to... I don't think we'd be able to win this game playing normal tribal Goblins. Like, with the board our opponent assembled, I don't think there's any way we're actually going to win that game. But Putrid Goblin, Grumgully Slingling, Uncommon Goblin Tribal, able to overcome the insanely massive board. Oh, got him. We got him. We got him. And this league's going so fast, you know what? We might get to play this deck and play the Fervent Sunforger deck for a few games. We might get to do both. Double trouble. Is that a deck y'all want to see? Is that something that, like, if we have time, do y'all want to see that deck? I will warn you that it feels against the odds in. But it's definitely spicy. It's definitely spicy. Well, we'll see. I mean, if this league keeps going super quick, I'll grab the cards and we'll try to get some games in with that one as well. I think it is definitely a strong argument to play main deck Blood Moon if we're going to play fetches. Oh boy. All right, we are up against the monster of the format, perhaps. Urza. Oh, we're going to Doom Depth. Bash a turn. Yeah, maybe we'll get to do some Fervent Forger. Mill, we will play non-budget Mill in Standard. Probably next week. Well, I don't want to promise it'll be next week, because I don't know what spicy decks might come along between now and then. But non-budget Mill is definitely on my list for stuff to do in Standard. Frog Tosser. Combat. Yeah, let's toss some frogs at you. No Snapcasters, please. What about Momir? We'll have to see, Fruit Kid. We might still get in a game of Momir. We'll see. We'll see how the night develops, streamwise. So far, this league's just been going super quickly, though. It feels like. Ugh, there's a Sigh. Well, we're gonna need to combo. And a Mishra's Bobble. Opponent passes. Well, Wooded Foothills. Crack Wooded Foothills. Grab a Mountain. How do we do this? I think we Goblin Matron. Tutor. Get Prospector. Play Prospector. Pona says Frog Tosser sounds like some kind of obscure slur. I guess that's true. you Frog Tosser. I might actually start calling people that. That's a really good PG insult, I think. You dirty Frog Tosser. There's Urza. Our opponent is a Frog Tosser. Good God. Urza on turn 4. I feel like if you're a Mill fan, there hasn't been a better limited format since Return to Ravnica. That is very true. Mill Unlimited is actually pretty solid at the moment. Oh, maybe it's actually... Maybe it's actually a real slur in some places. Opponent gonna spin the Urza wheel by the looks. Oh, they're gonna paradox. Oh, we probably just die. Why did we not get Putrid Goblin? Maybe we should have just went for the Putrid Goblin. I felt like getting more mana would be helpful, but I mean, it looks like it's not gonna matter because we're just getting Urza Wombo comboed, which Urza is really good. I would not be surprised if it ended up being banned eventually. I don't think it's going to be banned with the new moved up ban date. I don't think they're going to ban Modern then, but I mean, maybe they do, but I don't think that's their reason for moving it up. Was Mill possible in M19? Ugh. In Standard or in Draft? Honestly feels like a way to call someone French. Oh yeah, an insult if you're British. Exactly what it means. Tosser is a British insult, and French people are called frogs. So odds are it's a real insult. Accidentally discovered a real insult on a magic card. Opponent has engineered explosive, cast it, X1. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this deck is pretty good. And we don't have Stony Silence. We do have Chalice of the Void. Ether Vial. Probably better known as not helpful. Ugh, so bad. So bad. Sure. Well, let's play a Grumgully. What do you say, opponent? What do you say? Ugh. These munition experts are really awkward with Frog Tosser because they don't actually get cheaper, which is just so not good. Do you think they will emergency ban the 21 on the 21st of October? Will they ban Emery, Urza, or Mox Opal? I'm not expecting them to ban anything for modern. I think that they're Sahili. I think that the reason they moved up the BNR date was to have a time to ban cards in standard potentially. But I don't think the target is modern. I think that they want to make sure that they have a chance to ban Field of the Dead. I mean, I think Astrolab will be, or Labe will end up getting banned in Pauper, but I don't think they would move up a BNR date because of Pauper. Like, if they felt like it was going to be banned, they would have just banned it a couple days ago. So I don't really think that they would move a BNR just for Pauper purposes. I mean, nothing is guaranteed to be banned. My guess would be it would be Field of the Dead. We'll see. Rumor has it that when we see the Mythic Championship decks for next week's Mythic Championship, it's going to be absurdly Golos heavy, like 60% being Golos Field of the Dead decks. That's just a rumor. If that actually plays out, I could see why Wizards would want to have an early BNR date. Because people will complain a lot, and no one will watch the Mythic Championship, and I think Wizards wants to avoid that. Gluttony pays for the 7th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soup's here for our new subscriber. I mean, I think we gotta wait and see, Slars. I mean, if the next Pro Tour is really 60% Golos, that is a pretty good argument for something happening. All right, take up our Ether Vial. Forest. So close and yet so far. Well, play Mons. Play Munitions Expert. Kill Urza. I mean, we're staying alive-ish. Sort of. Pass the turn. We're one piece away from comboing. We're not doing bad. I mean, what do you think about Standard? Kira Ashmore for the 35th month. Hello to you as well. It is going well. Good to see you. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big Soup's here for you. Field is ridiculous in Standard. Very little land hate. Have you seen Match with Ghosts with Kenrith? Really fun to watch. Mythic Championship is before the Petrie, right? Mythic Championship is the Pro Tour. They changed the name. They keep changing the name, but it is Mythic Championships replace the Pro Tour. So it is the Pro Tour now, and that's coming. That's coming next weekend. Is the next one? Jeskai Ascendancy. Oh my God. Opponent's got it. Okay. Well, this is something. I assume we're safe to scoop here. Opponent, tapping everything. Alright. Yeah. Sure. I mean, it's not deterministic, but our opponent's going to do this for like a while and then kill us with Thopters, so I don't think there's any reason to sit through that. Odds of being dead are incredibly high. So Chalice in. Trashmaster in. Needle in. Revoker in. I don't even know if we want Damping Sphere. Something like that. And probably go down like War Chiefs, Frog Tossers, and what else can we cut? So what if there was a red instant with split second that destroyed all lands that were played this turn? I mean, that would be an interesting card. How much would it cost? I think that's the costing of it would would probably determine how good it was. If it was like 2 or 3 mana, it would probably be busted. But if it was 6 mana, probably not going to do much. I like the idea of it. I don't know if it needs split second, but I actually do like the idea of that card. It's a really cool design idea. All right, let's try it like that. 1 Phyrexian red. Then you just get to blow up your opponent's first land drop, though, right? Well, I mean, this is sketchy, but we have Chalice, and Chalice is pretty good against our opponent's deck. So we're going to try it and hope we draw a land. It is a 61 card special. Armchair General, I'm reading your tweet. How can that possibly be a thing? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to repeat the exact comment because we're a family-friendly stream, but I can't imagine that that's a that's a real insult, like a literal insult. Oh my goodness! Once Upon a Time's pretty good. I mean, maybe it's overrated, but it is very good. Ew, that's not a land. All right, we're leaning on you, Chalice. It is up to you to get us through this. Get in, hit our opponent for 119. Opponent, steam bet, stepped, untaps, and Scalding Tarn. Come on, land! Land, land, land. Oh, goodness, that's a 2-drop. Mocking us for not having a second land. Well, we'll see how good Chalice is. See if it's enough, basically, by itself. Yeah, we're getting there. 8-tier clock. Skirk Prospector. Digging its way through our opponent's life total. Emery. Well, didn't mill anything too crazy. Oh my goodness, it's a land. Alrighty then. Munitions expert. Kill Emery. And things are turning around. Maybe. Kill it. Combat. Get in. And we actually have combo pieces mostly in hand. Hit our opponent down to 15. Is there a difference between Tosser Frog and Frog Tosser? Does one does unspeakable things to frogs, and one is an insult to the French? Who knows? It is beyond my expertise. I can't believe we're on the topic of oh no, of if Frog Tosser is an insult. Dogabeth, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I've been piloting Brian Gottlieb's Esper Stacks. It's a hard learning test to pilot, but it feels very rewarding. What are your thoughts on stacks in the current meta? Opponent's going to blast our Prospector. We kind of wanted that, but okay. Putrid Goblin, go. The downside of this deck is our deck isn't as good as beating down as some versions of Goblins. I think that Stacks is a legitimate deck in the format. I don't know how it holds up to Golos. I haven't played it enough to really know. I think that's the big question. Like, is it good enough to beat the Golos decks? If it is, then I think it's even more legit. But I think Stacks is a real deck. And I think there's some possibilities of, like, other stuff you can do with it. Like, I'm interested in Revenge of Ravens, and also Ethereal Absolution. I think those things that could be potentially added to the archetype to improve the Golos matchup. Have I seen Joker? I have not. I saw a lot of people yelling about it on social media. I didn't really understand why people were yelling about it. Was the argument that it was a violent movie? But no, has anyone seen Joker? I don't know. I don't really watch superhero movies for the most part, so I'm not the intended audience. Yeah, let's just matron. Find something. Something good and deadly, preferably. Yeah, let's just take Sling Gang. I mean, if we draw land, we just win the game. It's epic. Yeah, I've seen it. It's a great movie. Joker was awesome. Joker's not a superhero. I guess that's true, but it's like superhero genre, right? Is it not? I mean, Joker, even I know Joker fights Batman. I don't know anything about superhero movies, but I know that much. That they're enemies or something. Dog of Myth handing out the gift subs to Song of Tangan, Keloas, French Fry, Abison, and Team Kessig. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Hey, what's up, Breezy? How are you tonight? Thank you also to Dog of Myth for handing out the gift subs. It's a really good movie, dark and deep. It's more of a thriller than a superhero genre movie. Well, I will have to look more into it. I heard Joker, and I assumed superhero movie, probably not my thing, and didn't really go any further than that. And we got the win. Our Chalice of the Void was very strong. I mean, the way you're describing it, it does sound at least somewhat interesting. Got to gold tier 3 today. Congrats, Ryusi. I've still been playing the updated version of the Ginger Brute deck, and I think that deck's actually kind of good. I don't think we can keep this one lander, unfortunately. Okay. I guess we'll keep this one lander. I mean, we have an Ether Vial. As long as that sticks, we're doing things at least, sort of, eventually. Mishra's Bauble for our opponent. And Engineered Explosives on 0. And Mox Amber. And Polluted Delta. Opponent passes. We don't really have a way to just stop our opponent from bouncing all their stuff and drawing a ton of cards, do we? With Paradoxical Outcome. We just don't really have an answer for that. Ether Vial. Go. Opponent cracks Polluted Delta. I've skyrocketed to Diamond playing Aristocrats. Ew, yeah, Aristocrats has proven itself to be good as well. We are on 6, though, Admiral. We didn't really have a choice. And we have a Vial. So Vial counts as a lot of lands. As long as it stays on the battlefield. Like, that ends up being a lot of lands over the course of a game. Opponent, Hallowed Fountain, tapped. And passes. And we draw a beautiful land off the top of our deck. Alright, Vial 2. I mean, we can play things without lands thanks to these Vials eventually. Once they start ticking up, we will start doing things. The question's going to be, when do we got to play this Needle? And the answer might be very soon. Opponent, passing. Well, take up the Vials, take up the Vials. Needle on Explosives? Maybe that's worth it. Stomping Grounds. Next turn, we get to start doing things. Needle on Explosives, or do we have to needle a combo piece is the question. Is Historic Online an arena? The answer is sort of. You can play it in the casual queues. But there aren't any actual like tournaments yet. Is Storm good right now? I think it's like lower tier, but it's modern. If it's a deck you really like, you can usually win with it. Historic is not on Moto. It's a arena-only format. Any Masters draft vids might do a Masters flashback, if that's something people want to see. So how you can play Historic on Arena is... Opponent probably has Paradoxical Outcome. Needle. I think we do have to name Explosives. Because they can pick it back up. So Needle on Explosive, Stomping Ground, pass the turn. Hope nothing bad happens somehow. No Paradoxical Outcome? Oh, they got it. All right. Well, that's fine. Puppet, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I think my friend got thrown straight into Historic when he tried to queue with his old deck. So on Arena, when you make a deck, it asks you to set it to Standard, Traditional Standard, or Historic. If you set it to Historic, and then go into the casual queue or whatever it is, the unranked queue, it will match you against someone else that is playing Historic. So that's how you can play Historic right now. There will eventually be some events for it, but for right now, that's the way you can do it. Opponent. Teferi. Bounces one of our Ether Vials. Well, that was a bad time to be F6'd, I guess. We could have killed this Teferi. Huh. That's unfortunate. Mox Opal. How much did Goblins win by? When I voted, it was dead even. It was like 1%. It was essentially dead even the whole way. But we will, I'm sure, do something with the turn stack eventually too. Putrid Goblin. Well, Munitions Expert. Kill Teferi. Well, okay. They have a Galvanic Blast. Yeah, I guess we got to try that again then. Munitions Expert. Kill Teferi. Pass the turn. Do you think anything out of Modern Urza will get banned at the next BNR? My guess is no. I think the next BNR is about Standard. I think that something out of Modern Urza will probably get banned eventually, but I think the next BNR, with the date being moved up, I think it's all about Standard. Hey, see you, Admiral. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, Seth, I'm playing a Dimir Magic Mirror deck in Arena. I currently have a win rate of 85%. The deck is a blast. The win con is just decking yourself and winning with Jace. Wow, that sounds awesome, holy cheese curds. I would love to see your list. That sounds like a super spicy, unique deck. All right, bobble, bobble, bobble. Opponent going off. If they find another explosives on 0. I mean, if they find another paradoxical outcome, it's really, really bad. Opponent passes. Vile, ticking up, ticking up. Ringleader. Well, let's... we gotta hope they don't have it, I guess. Play Putrid Goblin. Pass the turn. So we gotta hope they don't have it, and then hope that we can use Matron to get Trashmaster to blow up a bunch of stuff. That's our plan. Hey, how are you, Blizza? How are you? Do you think that Mox is a card that gets banned for Urza? That's tough. Mox, it seems like it always sticks around somehow, even when it probably should be banned. So I don't know. It's a card that's been talked about for a long time. Maybe it eventually happens. It's also really expensive, which I think makes it a little bit harder for it to be banned. Yeah, you can leave a deck list here, or oh no, they do have it. All right, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Huh. Well. Yup. Yeah, I think that probably does it. Are you going to revisit Standard Grixis Dredge? Yeah, we'll play some Standard Dredge again. Opponent going off. If they ban anything from Urza, it should just be Urza. Still be a CDH card, so wouldn't worry about crashing the price. Yeah, the other thing with Mox Opal is it hits on a ton of decks, Whether or not that's a good thing, I guess we could debate. But opponent going off. Urza. Yeah, this looks very over. Yeah. All right. On to the next one. Canister top forward with Regid fandom. That's sweet to see that it's doing well. Boy, Urza is really good. That was rough. Well, so far we've got to do a little bit of comboing, but not as much as we like. Goblin's kind of stumbling around a bit. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think about this deck. I'm not sure if it's. Yeah, I'm just really not sure. All right, we'll keep this. Put Wooded Foothills to the bottom. I think it's cool, but maybe it's a little lacking in power. Like, Putrid Goblin is good when we're comboing, but in every other scenario, it's pretty rough. Are there any... oh, there goes our Vio, which we really needed. Are there any restricted cards in Modern? There are not. Only Vintage uses a restricted list. No other formats actually use a restricted list. Yeah, if there's anything that people seem questionable about in Modern, it's Urza, but really it's still pretty early to be talking about bannings, I think. Certain visions for our opponent. Restricted keys is randomness, see vintage, also see vintage, but we have huge selection. Yeah, I don't know if I would like to see restricted lists moving into other formats. Like, it's fine, I think, for Vintage, because kind of the gimmick of Vintage is you get to play every card in Magic's history. Like, that's kind of what the format is about. So I think that it makes sense for Vintage. Not sure I would like to see that in Modern, though. Would this deck be better as a combo with Fecundity? I mean, we've played Fecundity Goblin combo before. I don't know if it would be better or not. It would definitely be it would be different, I think. Fecundity's an interesting card, I guess. Oh, we needed that. We could theoretically play it in this deck, although I'm not sure if it would be... without changing things, I don't know if it'd really be worth it. Hey, Seth, just tuned into the stream. By the way, you're the coolest kid in town. Well, thank you, Fivis. Hey, good to see ya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Opponent passes. We draw nothing. Alright. We will pass the turn. Oh, this has been a rough one. Rough. What do you think about creatures like Storm? What do you think about a creature like Storm standard deck combining Conrad the Grim and Forever Young? I think that there's some fun, janky things you can do with Conrad. I definitely like Conrad combo decks and the idea of them. Not sure about Forever Young. I think there's a bunch of ways, a bunch of options to like shuffle your graveyard into the library and stuff. I'm not sure if Forever Young's the way to go. I kind of like Loaming Shaman. Since Loaming Shaman, you can... opponent has a Death Shadow. Loaming Shaman, you can... use with... oh, this is going so poorly. 3-drop. Okay. Alright, maybe this deck is just bad. Whoever said that in match 1, you might actually just be correct. What would you suggest to play if you're on a losing streak? Ooh, what format? Yeah, you can exile your graveyard, you can shuffle your graveyard back in. The thing I like about Loaming Shaman is if you're playing your Reanimator deck, you can just like mill it over, and then like Great Cauldron back Conrad, Great Cauldron back Loaming Shaman. There's a Surveil thing that is good, Enhanced Surveillance is a possibility. So there's a lot of different ways of pulling off the Conrad combo. So I like Conrad combo, not 100% sure about Forever Young though. Ugh. Yeah, this looks bad. Sure, chump. And dead. Okay. Well, maybe this is an example of why you shouldn't play 61 cards. We'll bring in Chalice of the Void, I guess. I guess Blood Moons. I think this deck, we got to try to jank him out, I guess. Winning fairly does not seem to be a legitimate legitimate plan. Full out Jacob out mode. Chalices, Blood Moons, go. What do you think is the best Shadow variant? Oh, I've never really played Shadow decks. We definitely need to get more fetch lands reprinted. Yes, it's Modern Night Caesar. We've been playing a lot of Standard. We'll be back to more Standard next week, though. But good to take a break, do a little moderning. I can't wait for them to reprint Bajuka Bog in the upcoming Zendikar set so we can exile our own graveyard with Conrad. Ooh, yeah, that would be a great way to pull off the combo. Well, okay. We got some combo pieces. Combo-ish. We don't really have any sideboard hate cards, but Land, Prospector, go. We will try the Fervent Champion deck. This is going fast enough. If we lose this game, we'll probably actually just not do the 5th round and try the Fervent Champion deck. Awesome, dude! Good to see you as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Potent. Thought Seizes. Sure. How's life awesome, dude? Your 7 deck stack was a thing of beauty. I laughed so hard at the ending. Oh, thank you, Ekin. Yeah, I was shocked with how well it went. Hey, see you, Skypelt. We'll be back on Monday with some more streaming. Have a wonderful evening. Well, Bloodstained Mire, go to combat. Get in with Prospector. Hit our opponent down to 14. And pass the turn. We have not played Fortnite. Is Fortnite? Yeah, we still have not. The Funky Hobo, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 29th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent corrects Polluted Delta. Thought Skawas. Sure. And would we have had lethal there? Yeah, I didn't actually count. Do I play any shooter games? I mean, I played like Fortnite a little bit and PUBG, but Halo back in the day, but I'm not actually super good at them or anything. Actually, I'm pretty bad at them, and I don't play them a lot, but I played them a little bit, enough that I know what they are. I played them more back in the day, like Halo with friends and stuff, but haven't played that as much since I've started doing Magic content. Have you seen Daniel Wong's Is It Turns deck with Fires of Invention? Ooh, is it the one LSV 5-0'd win? I saw that build. It might be Daniel Wong's deck originally. I saw the LSV 5-0 list. It definitely looked super sweet. Opponent, Death Shadow. So what are y'all playing this weekend, Magic-wise? Anything sweet? Oh, we gotta go for it. We have to. I don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna try. Munitions expert. Come on, no. Oh, it's gonna work? Whew, alright. Dodging a bullet. Play a land. Go to combat. Do some attacking. I mean, we're kinda in this, sort of. Opponent, dropping down to 7. Green-black mid-range. I think green-black mid-range is a good option in the world of Field of the Dead. Ooh, let me see, Jupiter. Ooh. Alright. Plague Engineer. We have gotten Plague Engineered so many times. So many. Probably a record-breaking number of times. It's almost shocking the amount of times we've gotten got by Plague Engineer. Well, Blood Crypt, opponent hits us. Down to 8. Vile, ticking up. Esper Stacks is sweet. I need to try that deck more. I haven't played it that much. Ooh, Legacy Weekend. I forgot there was a Legacy GP. It's so sad because without GPs having coverage, it's a lot easier to like forget that they're going on. Get in with Grumgully. Opponent. Okay. Takes it. Grumgully Part 2. Keep the new one. Pass the turd. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Yeah, we can put Prospector into play. Instant speed with our Ether Vial. Mishra's Bobble for our opponent. Going to Magic Fest in Holland. Awesome, Unshaven Drake. That sounds super sweet. The Goblin deck, it seems sweet, but as far as being good, I don't know. We haven't had too much luck winning-wise. I mean, we did combo once, and we did win one. I think we got to take it and try to win. Yeah, I mean, if you can kill us somehow, you can kill us. I think that's our hope. We can't win the long game here. Opponent gets in, hits us 3. Snap cat. No red mana. No red mana. Serum Visions. Oh, man, we would have been dead. No red mana. Opponent. Okay. Is there a way we can close it out? Opponent drops to... Ooh, Serum Visions. Can we kill him somehow? Bloodstained Mire. Violin. Prospector. We're still short. We draw. Come on. Hasty Goblin. Something. Combo. We have Grumgully. We have Prospector. Land. Alright. That's not what we wanted to see off the top of our deck. That was our chance! I mean, Blue-Black Mill is definitely the best of... Or maybe like Blue-Black Splashing, like Esper. But Blue-Black is definitely the core of Modern Mill. Opponent, cracks Bloodstained Mire. Steam Vents. Tapped. Oh, that was our chance. If we could have drawn like a Ringleader, we might have been able to win. If we had drawn Murderous Redcap. Opponent, all-out attack. Well, block, block, block. And there's a Battle Rage. All right. Well, bad news is Grumgully Goblins. Hey, welcome back, Skypelt. Bad news is Grumgully Goblins did not go ideally, I would say. Good news is that means we get to try the Fervent deck that people want to see. So, good news, bad news. Should we play the last round, or have we had our fill of goblins? Would you rather move on to Fervent Sunforger combo, punts and all, or should we do the last round of goblins? Hey, thank you, Cliff Rain. All right, let's do it. All right, we will drop from goblins, and we will go full-on jank mode for the second half of the stream. Oh, man. Well, this is a deck. Keep in mind, it looks a little against the odds to me. Our goal probably isn't to feed the children. Our goal is probably more like to pull off the combo at least once. If we pull it off, though, it will be worth it because it is so weird, so unique. It is jank. It is next level jank, I would say, in standard. So, all right, I'm going to update the stream title so people know what's happening. And we will do a little deck tech, talk about the deck. Oh, yeah, also, before we get into it, before we go to our second round of the stream, all right, maybe we will feed the kids. Wouldn't that be awesome if we went 5-0 with this? That would be so sweet. Before we do it, a quick reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you're looking for some new Magic cards, maybe from Throne of Eldraine or whatever's that, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a Saffron Olive sticker if you want. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom. Now, let's do it. So this deck, you might have seen the deck tech today. This was our Fishbowl Thursday deck tech this week. I will probably pump with it a lot. This is Fervent Champion Sunforger combo. Where's our Sunforger? Oh, there it is. Fervent Champion Sunforger combo. So to walk you through this really quickly, and we're not going to go super long because I could spend 10 minutes trying to explain this deck, and we're probably still going to put with it anyway. So here's the idea. Fervent Champion lets your equip cost 3 less. Sun Forger, 3 to equip. So if we have both, we can equip for free. Sun Forger, if you don't play Commander, you probably don't know what it does. It's really weird. It pumps your creature, but most importantly, it lets you pay red and white, unequip it. You tutor for a red or white instant, convert a mana cost 4 less, and get to play it for free. So the idea of this deck is we are going to, hopefully, get down a Fervent Champion, get a Sun Forger on the Fervent Champion, and then we're trying to tutor out repeatedly this weird pile of stuff. Depending on how much mana we have, if we have a bunch of mana, we can like Fervent Champion for repeated reverberation, then re-equip, do it again, get a Metamorphose to draw a bunch of cards, make a bunch of mana, then a repeated reverberation to double up more, then something like a Boros Charm for a bunch of damage. We also have this weird loop where we get like Metamorphose to fix our mana, then a Desperate Ritual, then another Metamorphose, then a repeated reverberation, then another Metamorphose. It is convoluted. There will be a ton of punting, I am sure, but hopefully we pull it off at least once. The only thing I'm wondering is if we need more than one Sun Forger. I don't know if I have another one. Like, maybe we want 2 in case one dies. Because I think our goal is to pull off the combo. So I'm a little worried about only playing 1 copy of it. I think that seems risky to me. Oh, this is going to be wild. I'm excited about this. Yeah, I saw Quibbler kind of give up on Arena a little bit. At least I don't think it was permanent, but yes, this deck is definitely absurd. It is absurd. Let's go down 1 Helix for a Sun Forger. Oh, wild. So that's the deck. Otherwise, Stoneforge gets Sun Forger. Ranger Captain of Eos gets Fervent Champion. We get some random removal, some discard, and that's basically the plan. Trying to set up this combo. Backup plan, we can just Stoneforge out a Sword or a Batter Skull and kind of play like a weird Stoneforge deck. But that's the idea. Other thing worth mentioning, basically our whole deck, outside of our creatures, but most of our deck is tutorable by Sun Forger, and then our sideboard is built the same way, so we have some weird cards, but we can get them with Sun Forger, which makes them better, like Crackling Doom, and Boil and Into the Core. Also, Wheel of Sun and Moon is also a combo piece because you can keep tutoring up the same card and it goes on the bottom of your deck. So like Metamorphose lets you draw your deck. It's going to be something. It is going to be something. Isn't Double Cast strictly better than Repeated Reverberation? Not in this deck because we're planning on tutoring it out anyway with our combo pieces. And we can get stuff up to 4 mana, so there's not really any reason to play the cheaper effect. Oh, and Double Cast is also a sorcery? Oh, that's good. Black for Inquisition, Kaya's Guile, a couple of other little pieces, but it's a base Boros deck. All right, how do we win? We either win by... Oh, yeah, I guess I should have talked more about that. As far as winning, there's 2 ways. One way is we can get to a position where we can get multiple repeated reverberations in a row and then a burn spell like Boros Charm that's copied like 7 times or something to kill our opponent. The more common way is we cast a bunch of spells, draw a bunch of cards, do the repeated reverberation stuff, eventually get Fist of Flames to pump our Fervent Champion and a Boros Charm to give it double strike and end up with like a 15 power double striking trampling Fervent Champion. So those are the two main ways of winning, and here we go. First attempt. Let's see if we pull this off. I'm actually kind of excited for this. I would love to see this deck work because it is going to be really sweet and really unique if we can. This hand has zero anything. Okay, this is better. We will put a Bloodstained Mire to the bottom. All right, Bloodstained Mire to the bottom. Yep. Plains. And, ugly plains. We didn't update our lands. Giver of Runes. All right, we're off to the races. We got some protection for our Fervent Champion. Opponent. No bonus round legal in Modern, unfortunately. If it was legal, we would probably be playing it. Opponent. Breeding Pool. And Noble Hierarch. All right, could be in fact. Opponent passes. Arid Mesa. Well, Arid Mesa. Crack Arid Mesa. Take a mountain. Manamorphose. Add some mana. Ugh. We're drawing the cards that we want in our deck. Awkward. Manamorphose. Draw a card. Path Exile. I'll play Fervent Champion. Go to combat. Alright. So we need a Sunforger. That's what we're mostly missing. Get in with Fervent Champion. Hit our opponent. Down to 16. Hey, see you, Phil V. Thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful weekend. Opponent. Blighted Agent. Alright, so it is in fact. Opponent. Passing. Well. Fervent Champion. Path Exile. Blood Crypt. Tapped. Go to combat. You know what? We're going to attack with everything. Pump our dorks. That's kind of a clock. We get in for 5. Opponent down to 11. 2 Fervent Champions is kind of doing it. Yeah, maybe just Fervent Champion beat... Man, we could just draw a sword or a Sunforger. Either would be good. Opponent. Spellskite. Getting the defense going. And passing. Oh my goodness. Stoneforge. Okay. Stoneforge Mystic. Tutor. I mean, I guess we gotta go... Oh... We gotta go for it. We're Sunforger combo. We will get a Sunforger. We will go to combat. We will attack. We're close. We're close right away. Attack. Pump. Opponent. They don't even have an infect creature at the moment. Does anyone know I could go about submitting a deck for Fishbowl Thursday? Easiest way is just to email me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. So that is the easiest way. Opponent. Might of Old Krosa. Alright. Actually, do we even care? Yeah, let's save it. Protection, colorless. So opponent wastes a pump spell. Drops to 9. It's kind of working. No. Because our opponent doesn't control... you can't steal equips that your opponent controls. They can potentially mess with the stuff we tutor out, but... Can you update the deck list? Oh, yes. Updating as we speak. If you want to hear more about this deck, we just did a Fishbowl Thursday instant deck on it today, but going into Nightbot now. Opponent. Wow. I would be pretty happy if we won this game. Distortion Strike. Okay. That's interesting. Are they trying to kill us with normal damage? Alright. Deck list. In Nightbot. Might have Old Krosa. Sure. Opponent's trying to do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. Get in. Hit us for 6. We could use a land. If we draw a land, we get our first activation right away. Opponent passes. Giver of Runes. Well, we will Sunforger. Equip Sunforger. Go to combat. 5. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Attack, attack, attack. Yeah, go attacking. Opponent. Has to... Okay. Blocks to 3. I think we're going to get them. I don't think they can kill us from here. They can't even activate Spellskite anymore. We get our first... There's no way. There's no way they're going to 13 us here. There's no way. No way. Are you more strong, Tron or Urza? I'm not sure I understand the question. Where is the fun of Leonin Securi for multiple Sunforger equips on opponent's turn? Ew. I had not considered that. That could be fun. Yeah, Grumgully, I should update the record. Grumgully did not do as well as we wanted, and this deck people really wanted to see. If we lose here, I'm going to be so sad. Okay. There's no way. No way. No way, no way, no way. Oh my god. Do they just have... Are we going to die to normal damage? I'm going to puke. No. No. Please no. Can't be blocked. It's getting in for 10. Oh! Oh, opponent scoops. Well, we didn't combo, but we got him. We got him. We got him. We're kind of playing Commander. We're playing Commander in Modern. Oh, yes, yes, yes. All right, what do we have to fight against Annoyotron? Probably better known as Infect. So you probably need removals. Lightning bolts in. Hollowed. Lightning bolts in. Yes. Deflecting Palmum. Crackling Doomum too. All right, we'll bring in all the removal that we can. Hey, hello, hello, hello to you, Covenstein. How are you? Opponent was trying to scare us into scooping, I think, but we survived. We survived. All right, so go up all the removal. We have the interacts. I mean, Sunforger was part of the game. A little cheeky. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. And Ratgarl for the 5th month. High five for you, too. Big super cheer for our RE subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How about those new products? What do you think of the game night cards? Like, what was your opinion on those? The white one looks Commander playable. Actually, they're all probably fine-ish in Commander, I would say. Trim. Chance for Glory spicy, but we're probably going to have to cut it. We have a lot of combo pieces that seem hard to cut. Maybe one Ranger Captain of Eos we got to go down, and... Jeez. Another? Alright, try it like that. Yeah, Goblins didn't go that well, Veriment, unfortunately. Plus, people really wanted to see this deck, so it was kind of a combo. This will keep, even though we don't have any combo pieces, just because we have pretty good removal and interaction to keep us from dying. The new game night cards are... Hang on. I will show you momentarily. I'll show you after this game. Ooh. All right, Marsh Flats. We're going to wait. Excuse me. We're going to wait on Lavamancer. We're going to start with Inquisition. Hopefully get rid of like a Blighted Agent. Apostle's Blessing, Might of Old Krosa. All right, we'll take... 2 lands, so opponent can attack with this. We'll just take Might of Old Krosa, that's fine. Pass the turn. Opponent. Yeah, the new Game Nights card. So Game Nights, this, like, interesting supplemental product. Like, kind of a box set board game style product. So these are the face cards. High Clef Felidare, I think, is the best. It's kind of like the white Primordial. Basically, to destroy one of each of your opponent's creatures. You don't let your opponent gain life, but it only gets their biggest creatures. But I think it's comparable to White Primordial. Sphinx of Enlightenment, they're all kind of got cool multiplayer stuff. One of your opponents gets to draw a card, you draw 3. Calculating Lich, I guess that's okay. Fiendish Duel, kind of effective way to not get attacked, doubling damage to your opponents. Earthshaker, Overrun on a body, probably fine. But they seem like reasonable, I would say, commander cards. Calculating Lich is a pretty good name. I will give it credit for that. Opponent gets in. But yeah, I don't think we've seen the rest of... the deck yet. Well, Lavamancer... Lavamancer and... Can we just... We're at 1 in fact. Yeah, I guess we should have played this earlier. I was going to leave up Lightning Bolt, but I think we can actually run that out. Yeah, we're getting close to the combo. We have Fervent Champion. We have to not die to Infect, obviously, but we have Fervent Champion. We have the Sun Forger. The challenge is going to be not dying. Opponent, combat. Gets in. Drawing a land for this Crackling Doom would be great. That gets around so much of our opponent's interaction. Opponent, up to 2 infect. Passes. Batterskull, that is not what we wanted. Well, go to combat. Get in with Fervent Champion. Hit our opponent. Now do 15. See if we can avoid the death. Opponent, adepts. Alright, no death. No death. Temple Garden for our opponent. Untapped. I've been trying to decide what to do with my Esper Battlement deck after rotation. Here's what I'm leaning towards. Ew, let me take a look. Opponent, combat. And Might of Old Krosa. Well, do this. Four. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, now our opponent gets to Apostle's Blessing. Oh, not good. We're not dead, though, right? We're going to 9. And then we still have the opportunity to draw a land. All right, there's the Apostle's Blessing. Yup. So we're taking a ton of infect. Up to 9. We untap. We draw. That is a land. So Inspiring Vantage. Go to combat. Attack. We don't get to Sunforger yet because we will die. Hit our opponent. Down to 8. This should keep us alive, hopefully. Opponent untaps. And Ink Moth. Combat. All right. Red, white, black. No one expects Crackles. Oh, my goodness. Crackling Doom. Crackling Doom. Crackling Doom. Get rid of it. Opponent. Follows up with. Nothing. Passes. We play Misfill Plains. Is this game? Is this game? Is this game? Sunforger. Beatdowns. Sunforger Beatdowns. Combat. That looks like 6 to me. Attack. No combo. Just +4/+0. 1 card in hand. Is it a path? An opponent scoops it up, and we didn't go off, but we won. We won already. Game 1. 1-0. That was not bad at all. Whew, that was pretty sweet. Okay. Yeah, Crackly Doom was great there, and a quick and easy 2-0 win. Ooh. Man, what if this deck was real? That would be so sweet. Maybe this deck isn't as against odds as I thought. I mean, we didn't get the combo kill, but in fact is a deck that is hard to beat sometimes, and we managed to take him down with Fervent Champion Sunforger. Whew. Yeah, that was a good Crackling Doom. Crackles to the mechs. Don't get ahead of yourself. Come on, dude. I mean, we're 1-0. We're 1-0. Undefeated. This deck, I think that makes it the best deck in the history of Modern. It has never lost. Okay, we'll keep this. Not a combo hand, but a nice Stoneforge hand with Giver of Runes. The combo, yeah, it does look a little sketchy. Oh, let me see which Reno. Oh, Esper Bus returns. Yeah, I'm doing a updated Budget Magic article for Sunday, by the way. So if that's something you've been wondering about. Ooh, Cauldron Familiar is a sweet addition. One card I really like, potentially, for Lumbering Battlement decks is Blood for Bone seems really good. Opponents does some mulliganing. Let's Marsh Flats, crack it. Take a Godless Shrine. Untapped. Inquisition you. Oh, it's burn. Yeah. Well, in that case, take Searing Blaze. Pass the turn. I mean, I guess that's fine. Opponent. The artifact deck looks fun. I was wondering about adding Oko to the artifact deck I've been playing. I haven't tried animating Fairy in anything yet, but that seems like a sweet option. Yeah, BNR announcement is right after the next Mythic Championship, like a week. Finally managed to muster the courage to join another one of your streams. I can't remember why I left in the first, but your content is awesome. Well, welcome back, Sir Buzzaz. And glad to have you. Thank you for returning. Hopefully we didn't lose sound. Buddha Jiggle, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our resubscriber, 1 year resubscriber. Whatever happened to Tomer's plans to update his budget commander list? Tomer's just gotten busy with real life stuff, but hopefully his busyness is going to be decreasing soon. So I'm hopeful that we're going to see more Tomer stuff in the not too distant future. Yeah, we'll pass the turn. Might as well get a free Goblin Guide trigger here. Opponent. If you can't hear me, just refresh. That usually fixes all of the issues. So the other day I mentioned Bamp Blank, just an idea that I came up with. Wanted to splash for Yarok. Ooh, let me see, another Goblin Guide. Wanted to splash, but didn't want to stumble on mana. Yeah, going 4 colors is a little challenging in Standard. Unless you have a lot of like creature fixing or something. If you can make the mana work, feel free to add Yarok if you want to feature play it. Ooh, well, let me take a look. Thank you, 2 blue, 1 tap. Opponent gets in Goblin Guide. Top card, Chance for Glory. Alright, well, Helix, a Goblin Guide. We draw Chance for Glory, of all things. We'll play Stoneforge Mystic. Get a... Alright, opponent kills it. Sure. I think we just have to take Batterskull? I guess we could still take Sunforger. What do we take, chat? Do we have a vote? Bad Blink looks super fun. Justicar's Portal. That's a good way to reuse stuff. For you, is better Tron or Urza? I think Urza is the #1 deck in Modern right now. Batterskull's sort of safe. Sunforger can tutor stuff up that's good. Hey, I'm doing well, Poopy Cats. How are you? Let's go with... Batterskull's 5 mana, though. Alright, we'll take Batterskull. Arid Mesa, crack Arid Mesa. I guess our opponent's only got 1 card in hand. Will there be more D&D series? The answer is maybe. I know it's something that's been talked about, either Tomer or Tom doing another run of the D&D series, but nothing is immediate or like being recorded as we speak or anything. So I would not be surprised if there was another run of D&D, but it's probably going to be a little bit till we get there. Opponent, Goblin Guide, gets in. Well, we're going to get to 5 mana. That's something. Opponent hits us. Down to 13. Passes. We don't play Manamorphose. Draw a card. Ooh, Fervent Champion. Play Fervent Champion. Arid Mesa. Pass the turn, and I think we're taking down Burn. I think we are. I think Cavalier of Dawn is underrated. I do. I think it's not as bad as it kind of gets a reputation for. Opponent, correct Sunbaked Canyon. Well, if I had known that we were going to draw a Fervent Champion, I might have leaned... I probably would have actually just got Sunforger, but Sword would have been a fine option too if we knew that that's what we were going to draw. But Batterskull is still a nice option against Burn. Opponent plays a land. I think we get to block and Fist of Flames and kill this Goblin Guide if our opponent attacks. What about Old Fish? Best name for a series. There will 100% be more Old Fish. No doubt about it. Hopefully within the next week or two, the next episode. Do you think that Paradoxical Outcome needs a ban? I'm going to say I'm not sure yet. There's a chance that something from Urza is going to need to get banned, but I'm not sure we are to that point yet where we need to actually ban something. Play Bloodstained Mire, crack Bloodstained Mire. I mean, I think we just got to run out Batterskull. Play a Mountain, run out Batterskull, we have protection, and just hope that this does it. Batterskull down, with Giver of Runes. Should be hard for Bird to get out from under. What do you, like, I've heard a lot of talk about Modern bannings. I've still been having fun in Modern. Like, honestly, I don't feel like I play against Urza that much. Like, we play against it sometimes, but I don't think it's, like, absurd or anything. So, I don't know. Like, what do you think? Like, do you think we need Modern bannings at this point? Do you ever dabble in Legacy or Vintage? I always do love Modern gameplay, though. I do dabble in Vintage and Legacy. I just don't get to play it as much because of content, really. Like, Legacy is one of my favorite formats to play, but it doesn't usually go over as well for content just because of prices. If I could change one thing about Magic... and you might already know this, but it would be getting rid of the reserve list. Not just because I hate the reserve list and all that stuff, but it would make content so much better. Like, it would be awesome for more people to be able to play Legacy and to be able to do content of Legacy. But that's always the problem, is I don't do as much Legacy and Vintage just because whenever I do... it ends up being a feel bad for a bunch of people just because you see deck prices of $4,000, $20,000. So I do it, but I don't do it as much as the cheaper formats. Opponent trying to get through this batter skull somehow. Another Goblin Guide. I don't think that saves them. Opponent. Passing. Alright, we untap. Sacred Foundry. Well, let's Metamorphose. Still would like to find a Sunforger for our combo. Like, we're actually not that far away from comboing. Bloodstained Mire. No, Fist of Flame. Oh, Batter Skull. Oh, well, this might just do it in its own 7. Not quite lethal, but it's good. Bloodstained Mire. Go to combat. Attack. I think we just double strike the germ. Opponent. And we just gain so much life that I don't think our opponent can win. Blocks. Blocks. Oh, man. Oh, man, the blowouts. Whoo, this is going to be good. I think this is probably a concession. Double strike? Best batter skull ever. Vote it. Yeah, we go to 22. Craig Bloodstained. I mean, that does it. That does it. What are they going to do? Nice try, burn. Pass the turn. Why Boros Charm? What other options did we have? I mean, Chance for Glory and we die, right? We don't actually have lethal is the problem. We would have to win this turn, and we just don't have enough damage without top decking. Well, that went well. That went well. In this deck, I mean, we're not going full-on combo mode, but we are kind of just, like, janking people out in the weirdest possible ways. All right, bring in a bit more removal. I guess we can bring in the Deflecting Palm. Go down. Ugh. Always hard to find these cuts. What can we cut? It's hard to not cut combo pieces. We probably go down one Sunforger. Oh, why Boros Charm for the deck? Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant why we're recasting it there. It's because that we sometimes just win with repeated reverberation and Boros Charm, which we can't do with Temur Battle Rage. So the 4 damage mode is actually kind of relevant with our Fervent Champion Sunforger combo. So that's the main reason. All right, trim. So many combo pieces that we can't really cut. We can go down like a Grim Lavamancer, I guess, and Oh, these cuts are hard. Jeez. Going to Magic Fest Richmond, I am not sure. I didn't think I was, but now I'm kind of intrigued by this announcement. Yeah, maybe we don't go Deflecting. Well, yeah, maybe we don't go Deflecting Palm. Now I'm kind of intrigued by the announcement of this mystery set. So I might. I kind of like Fire and Ice. Getting that on a Fervent Champion seems like we just win. Well, all right, we'll keep this because we have 2 redraws and Metamorphose. Opponent, Mountain, and Goblin Guide. Needed our life gain stuff. Opponent gets in. I mean, Richmond's not incredibly far, so it could be possible. We get a land. Opponent passing. Helix is good. Sacred Foundry tapped. Pass the turn. Discard. I guess a Metamorphose. Opponent. This deck feels like it shouldn't be playing black. Am I the only one? Ew. I'm not sure. The discard is helpful. Kaya's Guile's good. So there are, I mean, there are reasons to have the black cards, but I mean, I can see the argument that it might not be necessary. Well, pass the turn. Gonna Helix a Goblin Guide. Can we stay alive long enough? Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Trigger 1. Not a land. Inquisition. Well, crack this. Grab a Plains. Trigger 2. Giver of Runes. Well, kill a Goblin Guide. Down to 14. Well, we know we're drawing Giver of Runes. Opponent gets in. Well, I'll have to see. I'm intrigued by the mystery set, so maybe I could find a way to get to Richmond. That would be fun. Opponent suspends a Rift Bolt. We draw Giver of Runes. Well, let's play Sunforger. Or Stoneforge Mystic, I mean. Sword of Fire and Ice. Land. Crack it. Take a Plains. Giver of Runes. Pass the turn. Can we stabilize? Opponent Rift Bolt coming down. We're at 13. There's a Goblin Guide. Gonna be close. Yeah, they have this mystery set they just announced today that they're doing a pre-release for at GP Magic Fest Richmond. So I'm kind of curious about what that set is. We don't know what it is. Opponent going to kill our Stoneforge. Well, at least that's not damage going at our face. Opponent, Goblin Guide, gets in. Top card, Manamorphose. All right. Down to 11. And Lava Spike to 8. Sure, opponent passes. All right, we got to go for it. Manamorphose. Draw a card. Add some mana. Manamorphose. Draw a card, add some mana. Ranger Captain of Eos. We did not have any life gain, though. It's going to be close. We will take a Fervent Champion. Pass the turn, play some defense. Yeah, there is a new unset coming. We do know that. That much has been, well, it's not a full unset, but like an unbox set. Getting really tired of playing Golos Fields. Yeah, I think that might be why the BNR announcement was moved up. It costs $75 for a mystery set sealed as at normal. Maybe going to be a Money Master set. I think it's $45. I think $75 for like a team, two-person sealed thing, and $45 for a single sealed is what I saw at least. Hey Seth, good luck. Looks like a fun build. I'm off to the gym, won't be able to watch, but I'm excited for the replay stream. Well, Gluten's Poison, have a wonderful trip to the gym. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good have a good workout. Opponent, passing. We draw Blood Crypt. This is intriguing. Vile Shrew for the 35th month. Haven't been able to watch or even play much because of my life in a while, but still doing my best to show support with the subs. Well, Vile Shrew, I definitely appreciate it, and we are always here if your life gets to a point where you can come back, and hope all is well with you. Yeah, the question is, we would have to shock ourselves to do that. Is that worth it? We could also sack Ranger Captain. Oh, I don't know. Ah, well, we're back, Torosai. We're back to some modern action. And there's one coming up for Mucha Brew this weekend, too. Boy, this is tough. Stoneforge doesn't even actually... Alright. Let's play Fervent Champion. We know they have all action spells in hand. Because they've been missing land drops. Oh, and we just have not drawn enough life gain. Stoneforge. Sure. Blood Crypt. Combat. Ugh. No attacks. I'd be surprised if we live. Vote it. We know they just have... Oh, okay. Untaps, draws. Wow, no instant speed bird. Okay, I mean, we're alive. What do you got, opponent? If we untap and we draw a land, we might be able to go for the combo. Maybe. Hey, what's up, McMahon? How are you? Not sure if you called this earlier, but I dropped a deck list for you to check out. My Fires of Invention that stole me a 4-1 Modern last night. Ooh, let me take a look. I did not see it earlier, but I would like to. Opponent. Passing. We untap. Fervent Champion. Well. Stoneforge. This might be enough. We can at least get life gain. Sunforger. Sunforger. Equip. Opponent cracks. Sack Ranger Captain of Eos. I don't think we can win with just 2 mana, though. Okay, opponent cast non-creatures. I don't think 2 mana is enough to win. Opponent shocks themselves. So, go to combat. I have never even attempted to qualify for a Pro Tour, but no, I have not. Get in with Fervent Champion. Opponent. Do you want Past in Flames for the Manamorphose action? If only it was tutorable. We can only get instants. So since it's not tutorable, probably not. Hit our opponent to 12. So I think we just do a little value play here. White-red. Sunforger. Get Manamorphose. Add white-red. Equip. Unattach. Get... I mean, we're kind of doing it. We're not comboing. Kaya's Guile? Choose 2. Sacrifice, gain 4? That's better than a Helix. Alright, Kaya's Guile. Each opponent attacks a creature, you gain 4 life. Back up to 12. Whew! It's doing it. It's doing it. It's doing it. Is the unsanctioned announcement the mystery set Wizards said they were revealing today? No. So Wizards announced 4 products today. One was Play Misfill Planes, pass the turn. So one was the gift box that they've done for a bunch of years. One was Game Nights, which we talked about the cards a little bit earlier, kind of like a board gamey version of Magic that has some new cards, or that's idea to be more board game-esque. Smash to smithereens. All right, there goes our Sunforger. Yep. Hopefully that's fine. One was Game Nights. One was that. One was the new unset or the unbox set, and the other is this mystery set, which we don't really know what it is, but we'll know more about it at GP Richmond, which is the beginning of November. We went 1 and 3 with Goblins. We got blown out by Plague Engineers a lot. Basically every deck. I think one deck did not have Plague Engineer and we won, but we lost to Plague Engineer many, many times. Alright, sure. Pro. Oh. This is actually really sweet. We get to... Oh, this is awesome. Alright, we get to Stoneforge. Batterskull. Living Weapon, but not really. We will equip. No. Not return to hand. Equip. Equip to Fervent Champion. Combat. Get it for 5. I mean, this is kind of working in a really jank way. Hey, Seth, I'm going to get a WPN this weekend. I'm deciding if I want to play a Golos Fires deck or Esper Stacks deck. What do you think? I think that Golos is the best deck in the format. So if the goal is to win, I would probably play a Golos deck, I would say. Inquisition. Take Smash to Smithereens. Pass the turn. Opponent. They do have a deflecting palm we got to be aware of. But that's fine. We can play around that. Okay. Opponent. We can play the other night next turn. I kind of like going with Inquisition there. Yeah, at least we know about deflecting palm. When will they ban Field of the Dead is a real question. I mean, if it does get banned, it will almost certainly be the announcement after the Mythic Championship, since they just moved it up. So I expect that if there is a banning, that's when it's going to be. Well, now we get to play Sword of Fire and Ice. Play Fervent Champion. Equip. Go to combat. Attack. No, Ethereal Absolution is still around. I actually think Ethereal Absolution is one of the better options for trying to beat the Goblins of Golos. It's just, the problem with the Golos deck is it has answers for everything, with like Agent of Treachery, Veil of Summer. It just has so many options. Alright, there's the Deflecting Palm. We got it out of the hand. That's fine. We drop to 8. We play Giver of Runes. Sacred Foundry. Pass the turn. And this is it, opponent. You need something really good. The only reason Field has so many options is because of Fae of Wishes. I mean, I think the most popular Field decks don't even really play Fae of Wishes. Like the Bant versions. So I don't think it's a Fae of Wishes thing. The Fires versions do give a ton of options, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I have not been like calling for bannings or anything. We'll see what happens at the Mythic Championship. They couldn't have drawn another one, right? That's just like not a thing. I'll go to combat. Attack, 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 attack. Pump, pump. I think this lets us win through a Deflecting Palm. Hopefully. So our opponent Deflecting Palms. We take 6. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, deflect. We still should win. Opponent has Skull Crack. Okay, down to 5. This should still be lethal, though. Opponent, yeah, okay. Oh, it worked. We got there. Yeah, that's one of the big challenges with Field is, huh? Oh, it has first strike. Okay, we're good. That's one of the big challenges with Field of the Dead is there's just, and we're up to 2-0 somehow playing Fervent Champion of Modern. We haven't dropped a game yet, against the odds for sure. There's just not good answers in Standard. That's the issue. There's playable answer list is like Assassin's Trophy. It's good, but you gotta be Golgari. Agent of Treachery. It's good, but it's 7 mana. Casualties of War. Good, but also 1,000,000 mana. Then that's about it. And those need specific colors, and they get beat by our opponent stuff like Veil of Summer. So there's not... Ego's another one. I should have mentioned Ego. Ego is a answer... I think if you get a little lucky, like if your opponent doesn't play a Field of the Dead early in the game and you have it exactly on turn 3, Planetary Cleansing isn't really an answer because they just make more zombies. I think that's a big part of the problem is you can't just beat it fairly very easily, at least for the most part. Now let's Manamorpho, see if we can draw land. We're going to be getting Amulet Titaned here. Almost assuredly. Play Stoneforge. Get Sunforger. Go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. Down to 20. Pass the turn. Yeah, Daryl Ayers, I'm pretty sure, is playing Amulet Titan. And is really good at Magic. Agent Casualties Trophy, Unmore, pretty much it. They just need to reprint Alpine Moon, Blood Sun. Yeah, those could be helpful. Opponent's passing. Boros Charm. Well, Stoneforge. Sunforger. Equip. Combat. Get in for 5. Well, pass the turn. Maybe? Can we combo? Opponent, Radiant Fountain. Oh, Rexage! That's not great. Alright, opponent passes. That's unfortunate for sure. Well, go to combat. Attack. Oh, Rexage in hand! We were so close! Hit our phone to 16. Pass the turn. Seth really just wanted Field of the Dead to stick around so we could argue they should print Blood Moon. Oh, even I don't think they should actually print Blood Moon in Standard. Even I think that would be too good. Oh boy, there's a Zusa. There's a castle. There's a Radiant Fountain. Well, bad things are happening. Oh, that Rex Age was so brutal. Yeah, we're trying. Batterskull. Untap. Plains. Now what? Now what? Well, play Fervent Champion. Go to combat. Attack. Pump, pump. Opponent blocks, blocks. Yep. Ooh. Oh, we still haven't comboed, though. That's the thing we've wanted to do is combo, and we haven't got a chance to combo. Well, opponent to 14. We passed the turn, but this is not a good spot to be. Opponent has tons of mana, has an Azusa. Is it Titan time? I think we gotta save the Boros Charm. I don't think we're winning the long game. I think we gotta use the Boros Charm for damage. I think that's our most legitimate plan for winning. Something like Boros Charm our opponent's face to 10. Let's assume they play a Titan, do their Titan shenanigans, Boros Charm our opponent to 10, untap, chance for glory, attack, maybe? I think that's our best bet. Opponent land. They don't have an amulet yet, so they can't really like combo off. There's a Summoner's Pact. Gonna get the Titan, but no amulet yet. Okay, Primeval Titan incoming. Sure. Gonna get some lands. Vesuva, Field of the Dead. Well, that makes it a lot harder. Yep. Alright. Vesuva, Field of the Dead. Ah! Field of the Dead! Okay. And Sakura Tribe Scout. Huh. Well, we untap. Well, because of Field of the Dead, that plan doesn't seem super practical. Play a land. Yeah, Field of the Dead everywhere, apparently. If you had a black source, you would have killed Azusa and discarded. Yeah, we probably would have done that. Well, would we have? We probably would have. Alright. So what's our plan now? Do we have one? We need Sunforger. That's basically it. Well, Ranger Captain of Eos. Get a... Is there any way through this? Get a Fervent Champion. Play a Fervent Champion. Pass the turn. Opponent, gotta pay for the pact, but the zombies just keep coming. Yeah, we might end up chance for glory suiciding ourselves at some point. I don't think it's time quite yet, but if we get to the point where we're just gonna die, we'll have to do it. Yeah, the problem with Step Bomb is there's green creatures and black creatures, so we can't really get through with Giver of Runes. Fervent Champion, they can all pump each other, which is nice. Opponent combat. Primeval Titan attacks. Yup. Gonna do Titan-y things. I think our main plan for winning, honestly, is to assemble our combo. I think that's the way we can potentially win. So opponent goes attacking. We will block and block. We lose the Ranger Captain. Opponent's at 14. There's got to be a way. We need a Sunforger. We need Sunforger number 2 and then the combo. That is the way. That is the way. Breeding Pool. Zombies. And our opponent's going to be able to get another Primeval Titan by transmuting. Yup. That's more zombies. Thankfully, we're at 28, or this would be even worse. Well, there's no way we're going to get through these zombies with combat damage. And, yep, replays it, makes more zombies. A little bit absurd. Sure. Land again. Oh, what do you think of the second draw deck in Standard? I think it's a really cool deck and like a fairly powerful deck, but I think it's more of a lower tier, probably like a tier 2 deck. I just don't think I'm not sure if it can compete with the power of like Golos and so forth. So I think it's sweet and I think it's pretty good, but I don't know if it's like super duper top tier. You can play Chance for Glory, Glorious End, and Angel's Grace. There are instants that let you continue to take turns. Ooh, that would be fun. That could be probably a fun deck on its own. Yeah, opponent has a lot of power. And they get to transmute for something. If they get a counter spell, then I don't know how we ever win, honestly. I mean, how do we really bait an attack, though? The problem with Field of the Dead is it's hard to bait an attack because they're just going to get a whole bunch more zombies every turn. So that's a hard part. They can swing out, but then still end up with like 4 or 8 bodies on the battlefield. Standard blue-white control to hate on Golos. I don't know what happened to our opponent. They're deeply in the tank, apparently. Angel of Grace is spicy. I just wish there was a way to deal with lands. Like, wrathing the board is nice. Angel of Grace is a cool way to, like, fade a turn. Alright, there's the Telerio S. Opponent. Gets Pact of Negation. Passes. Well, we draw Arid Mesa. We crack Arid Mesa. Take a Godless Shrine. Untapped. Go to combat. Attack with Batterskull. Oh, try to gain some life. Opponent blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks. Sure. Yeah. So opponent's gonna kill it. That seems clear. Is there some sort of listed standard that could exploit blinking on Charming Prince? Maybe Abzan Blink, Esper Blink. Maybe. Something like Yarok. Something like Yarok would make sense. But the colors are a little bit awkward. So opponent, yes, blocks with everything. Well, we will... Colligan's Command. Opponent discards. Try to kill Azusa. At least this gets rid of the Pact negation. Droken Laken, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. And then we get to equip. Pass the turn. Well, see, opponent's out of cards, and we're not dead. If our opponent somehow whiffs, yeah, let's see what our opponent draws. It is a Ghost Quarter. Actually a pretty good land for our opponent because it gets more lands. They can potentially Ghost Quarter themselves. Opponent goes to combat. And... Sunforger. We got him through the counter. We need a Sunforger. We need a Sunforger. We try to combo off. There's a chance. Coming over for Thursday Night Football. Love the podcast. Ooh, awesome. Well, thank you, the donut hole. Opponent, gonna get frisky. Big attack. Well, we will block. Kill a zombie. 34 down to 8. Untap. Sunforger. Desperate Ritual. That's one of the downsides of the deck, is when this happens, it looks really bad. Well, I don't know if we survive this. Go to combat. Attack. Pump. 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 We're going for it. We're probably going to die. We're probably going to die. Oh, boy. Opponent's going to Ghost Quarter, make more zombies. Yeah, this is the bad news about Field of the Dead. Another forest, 2 more zombies. Oh, I don't think there's a way out. Okay. Well, at least we're going to go out on our own terms. Opponent blocks. 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 So kill zombie. Kill zombie. Kill that. Alright. So we kill stuff. I mean, we're going for it. Win or lose, we're going for it. We don't have a chance. Chance for glory. Stuff dies. We untap. We draw. Oh, Inquisition. Well, go to combat. Attack. Oh, not good enough. Not good enough. Oh, boy. Oh, that Ghost Quarter! Blocks, blocks, blocks. Unblocks. Blocks. Yeah. Yup. Oh, if their land was not a Ghost Quarter, I think we got him. Oh. Double Strike doesn't do anything. Unfortunately. Double Strike, if we, Rakdos Charm's kind of funny. Double Strike, if we had Trample, we were missing, if we could have got, like, Fist of Flames or something, then it would have worked. But without having Trample, it doesn't do anything. Oh. Field of the Dead everywhere. Do you think Infect is in a good position in the meta? I think Infect is. Yeah, I think Infect is a reasonably solid deck. I mean, any deck that can just any deck that could just win on like turn 2 or turn 3. It's usually in a pretty good place in Modern. So I would say yes, that I think it's a reasonable choice at least. We got to bring in, I think, lightning bolts and remember too, a million turns ago, we actually had the combo set up, but our opponent drew Rex Age. We were so close to actually doing it. All right, we get to play first. Well, I guess we'll keep this odd Bernie hand. What do you think of Niv and Midnight Clock? How do Niv and Midnight Clock interact? Let's Inquisition. Hey, hello, Carlos. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So opponent has a Primeval Titan and Engineered Explosives, and that's basically it. All right. Well, let's go aggro. Opponent. Breeding Pool. Tapped. Passes. We draw Manamorphose. Well, that's Manamorphose. See if we can draw something to cast. New. Alright, pass the turn. Opponent. I think the game highlights you need more redundancy for Sunforger. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, we had our combo set up. Our opponent just randomly had a main deck answer, which isn't very common. I'll take Fervent Champion. There's a weird mixture. Like Sunforger, we need one of them to combo, but it's also not a card that we want to draw multiples of, because outside of the combo, it doesn't really do anything. Hey, some thoughts. I run a Sigil of Empty Throne with Anointed and Conviction seem alright. Yeah, that seems sweet. Let's Manamorphose. I like Sigil of Empty Throne. Definitely a sweet card. I'll play Stoneforge. Go Tutoring. Get... I guess Sunforger. Play Fervent Champion. Go to combat. Do some attacking. Hit our opponent. Down to 16. Pass the turn. We're kind of hoping our opponent makes a bunch of zombies and we can Rakdos charm them, Commander style. The Grumgully deck, I don't know if it was bad matchups, but it did not perform all that well. We got blown out by Plague Engineer over and over and over again. We won a match. We went 1-3. Opponent, Explosives, X1. And Breeding Pool. Tapped. And passes. I'll go to combat. Attack. Opponent. Drops to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, play Sunforger. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Pass the turn. Alright, we will see. Opponent sacks Explosives. Kills our Fervent Champion. We're close! Can we finish it off somehow? Opponent. Yeah, Engineer Explosives getting Fervent Champion is annoying, but... Hey Seth, new idea. I'm thinking about making a deck with Lightning Bolts, Lava Spikes, Goblin Guides. Thoughts? That seems like a pretty reasonable... Oh, man. Well, we might have just killed ourselves, unfortunately. Oh. Yeah, it's not good. There's the Primeval Titan. Maybe we shouldn't have played the Sun Forger and left up a way to deal with Amulet. Garden Gang, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Trying to get in as much damage as possible to actually kill our opponent. Every little bit adds up. Nayar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you as well. Opponent, tutoring up lads. We have 6 points of burn plus this Rakdos charm. But our opponent's probably gonna... Do we just die here since they drew the amulet? Alright, opponent, untapping lands, doing their stuff. Tapping lands, sure, picking up lands. Transmuting lands. Gets Summoner's Pact. Passes. Marsh. Flats. I'm not sure there's anything we can tutor up. That's the issue. Alright, one... what way do we do this? Okay. We... Sun Forger, equip. Go to combat. Attack. Attack. Opponent. Blocks. Crack this. Okay, opponent pitches Summoner's Pact. Oh, God. Well, those are a lot of cards we didn't know about. Now I think we're definitely dead. Yikes. Yikes, that's a blowout. Well, kill that, but I don't think it matters. Bone it. Ay, 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 ay. Bone it. Wow, Summoner's Pact Part 27. Gets a Primeval Titan. Plays a Primeval Titan. Oh, good God. Could you not have used the unattached ability in response to Vigor? We didn't have the mana in response to Vigor. There is Slayer Stronghold to haste up a Titan, and that amounts to 14 damage, and we are dead. Well, yeah. Amulet Titan. It's a deck. It's a really good deck. All right, we got to win one more. One more. I would like to combo once. The thing, so impressions of this deck, it has worked, like Fervent Champion has been fine as just like a threat, but the combo does not seem good, or it has not worked. We haven't comboed a single time. We've come a little close, but it's always disrupted. Osprey, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So it makes me think maybe like all this combo shenanigans are... I don't know. It's a small sample size, but it makes me think maybe like you just play Fervent Champion in like some sort of Mardu Stoneforge deck and try to play real Magic instead of comboing, because so far the combo has not happened a single time. Good to have you, Osprey. All right, here we go. More. Can we pull off the combo at least once? Can we pull it off once? One time. One time would make me happy. This hand seems really bad. We will mulligan. And because we're playing the combo pieces, we have a lot of these, like, janky things that don't do anything in our deck. Mr. Fakels for the 10th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. All right. A little bit of mulligan. See what we're up against. Hey, good to have you, IMO Twitch TV. It looks more like a fair deck, but it does hold well for a other deck. The words combo, that's a combo, have become commonplace between me and my dad. Thank you. Oh, well, I'm glad it's catching on. Are there Brawl cards on Moto yet? Yes, the Brawl cards are on Moto. Now let's Blood Crypt, untap, Inquisition, see what we're up against. Oh, dear. Well, we will take Teferi. Opponent's hand doesn't look very good. We might be able to just jank him out with a Stoneforge, honestly. Dr. Berserker, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yes, it does. It does dedicate a lot of slots to a combo that I'm not sure how practical it actually is. Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, no. Did you really top deck? Okay. Stoneforge Mystic comes down. Well, we're going to do the boring thing, and we're going to take a Batter Skull, and we're going to try to beat our opponent's face with it, where they hold a bunch of force negations that do nothing. Opponent. What combo 66 card deck? What's the combo in this deck? It's a little convoluted, but the basis of it is repeatedly equipping Sunforger to Fervent Champion for free to be able to tutor out a combination of spells to eventually win the game. Seriously? Wow. That's unfortunate that was randomly the top card of our opponent's deck. Oh boy. Oh boy. I was feeling really good about where we're at, but that was bad. Stoneforge again. This time we will take let's take Sword. We're playing like a boring Stoneforge deck here, but I think that's what we gotta do at the moment with our opponent's hand. It's been well, No Name. How about you? Opponent. How about an Embercleave? Maybe Embercleave could be good. I think there's probably a Stoneforge Embercleave deck that could be pretty powerful. Yeah, they are trying to do Mystic Sanctuary shenanigans. Opponent passes. So opponent going to be Terminusing again. Well, Inquisition. Opponent. That's kind of annoying. Mystic Sanctuary is pretty good with miracles, I guess. Opponent, gonna cast a Force Negation. Well, we will play a Sacred Foundry. We will pass the turn. Opponent. Yeah, opponent, the old Miracle, very good time Miracle, or they probably would have been in a bit of trouble, but sometimes a miracle's on the top of your deck when you want it. With Z-Wiz, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, it's been a bit of a long one. Well, we kind of did two decks. We started with Goblins and then switched to Fervent Champion, and now we're up against Blue-White Control. So even if our deck is fast, the matchup's probably going to take an hour or two. Blue-White Control, not a quick deck by any stretch. Opponent. Upkeep stops that. Boros Charm. Yeah, so now we're kind of seeing, like, the bad of the deck. Like, my impression so far is Fervent Champion has potential in Modern with Stoneforge, but I'm a little tired of drawing dead combo pieces when we need a creature to put equipment on. So I don't know if the actual combo, that's the part that feels like maybe a bit against the odds. Okay, Blood Crypt, go. Speaking of which, could you check out my spin on Rakdos Aggro? Let me take a look. I would love to. So pass the turn. See what our opponent's up to. We can't really cast Batter Skull because our opponent. Oh dear. Oh boy. Opponent. Hieroglyphic Illumination. Ugh. Okay. Rakdos Menagerie. That is a fun take. I haven't seen too many gruesome menageries floating around in Modern lately. Well, tap land, go. And yeah, this one, I feel like it's already slipped away. Like, I'm not sure there's a way we... It sounds crazy to say from this point in the game, but I'm not sure there's a way we win against a control deck with 6 cards in hand and us having no action. It seems pretty unlikely. Sacred Foundry. Pass the turn. Yeah, that looks interesting. Ooh, Pestilent Spirit too. What does Pestilent Spirit do in the deck? Metamorphose. Opponent, got a draw step, stop set. And opponent. Okay. Stops that for no reason. Well, we will Metamorphose. Add some mana. More lands. Well, play the land. We will pass the turn. We have a new donation from Chuck the Yak, $10 donation. Bonus, Snapcasters, draw some cards. You know what? I'm just going to concede. I don't really want to play through this. I want a combo before we end the stream. Not play against control for an hour that we can't actually win. So, on to game number 2. This actually is probably just... I think in this matchup, if we're going to win, it's got to just be jank them out early with the combo. I don't think we're going to win the long game against the control deck. Chuck the Yak with a $10 donation. My 2-year-old daughter is on a Balloon Fiesta break. Today she decided that her nap would be from 4 p.m. till ? So I'm catching more stream than I have forever. Let's hear it for little Claire, but not too loud. Well, Chuck the Yak, thank you for the donation, and good to get a break. A little nap break, a Balloon Fiesta break. Well, thank you so much for the donation. Definitely appreciate it. All right, let's bring in Boyle. The combo is super ultra convoluted, but the basic idea is if you can get a Fervent Champion and a Sunforger, you can equip Sunforger for free. And then through a kind of like convoluted pile of stuff, the main goal is to like get Manamorphoses and Desperate Ritual to make enough mana to activate. Sunforger, if you don't know what it does, 1 and a white, red and a white, unattach it. You can tutor for a red or white instant, convert mana cost 4 or less, cast it for free. So the main goal is to keep equipping it, tutoring out pile of like Manamorphoses, rituals, eventually repeated reverberation to double up Manamorphoses to eventually make enough mana to either get something like Boros Charm and then Fist of Flames to make the Fervent Champion massive and trampling and double striking, or maybe to like have 2 repeated reverberations going, and then a burn spell like Boros Charm. Something along those lines is the idea. Basically, it's very convoluted. Alright, we get to play first. Alright, I mean, we'll give this a go. This is a hand that we like to see. Fervent Champion, Stoneforge Mystic, can get our Sunforger. We'll see. If it wasn't a control matchup, I'd feel like we might have a chance for comboing this game, but against control, they just have so much interaction, but we'll see. It's a kind of hand that could actually get the combo going. Fervent Champion, take one, go. Opponent. Bring in the wheel. Yeah, maybe it's worth it. I feel like if we're going to beat control, we beat them just by being aggressive. I'm not sure how realistic like going long is, because a big chunk of our deck is dedicated to combo pieces that are not especially effective outside the combo. So I feel like if we're trying to get into like go long and play card for card with blue-white control, I don't know what the chances are of that working. Playing a Masters draft, wish me luck. Well, good luck, Jake Dempsey. Opponent got a stop set. Yes, we were talking about the mystery product earlier. It'll be very interesting to see what it is. I'm definitely curious. Get in, hit our opponent down to 18. My guess would be it's some sort of like conspiracy style set or a master set. But we'll have to wait and see. Alright, well, play a Stoneforge. Yeah, we got this game and one more. Although this game's going to go quick because if we get in a losing position, I'm going to concede. I just want to see if we can pull off the combo. Like, the deck has... We've learned that Fervent Champion and Stoneforge is pretty sweet together, and that Fervent Champion is pretty powerful, even in Modern. But we haven't got to combo yet, so we're just hoping that we can get the combo before we finish off our matches in the stream. Wouldn't a Singleton Grape Shot in the sideboard be good? You should be able to storm 6 or 8, which can be used to kill early or clear the way. Maybe. I think... I mean, it does seem like it, I think my concern would be... The combo already seems... I think my concern would be, if we actually assemble the combo, it should win us the game without Grape Shot. Our problem has been more that it hasn't been super practical to actually assemble the combo. And I'm not sure that adding more combo pieces would really help too much with that. All right, opponent goes to 16. We'll pass the turn. Commander Masters. Commander Masters makes sense. We're having fun, Mindstep Throw. We're trying to pull off this combo. It's not very, hasn't happened yet, but we'll see. Maybe we can actually make it happen. It is very janky. We've got some wins, though. That's the good news. Even without comboing, we have been able to win some. Batter's Call comes down. Opponent has Disenchant. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to play around our opponent's infinite interaction, mostly. Blue-white control, until they're empty-handed, you just gotta assume that they have something. Oh, Marsh Flats, crack it. Take a... Take a Plains. Stoneforge. I mean, we gotta run it out, I think. Stoneforge. I wonder if it'd be worth playing a counterspell, like a Mana Tithe or something like that. So, alright. Stoneforge coming down. Sunforger, hopefully. Alright. Sunforger. Equip it. Maybe. Opponent's still got a mana. Unfortunately, we need one more mana to actually combo. Opponent cracks, so they have removal anyway. Hallowed Fountain, untap down to 13. And pass. Yeah. And no lands, sadly. Alright. Well, pass the turn. Opponent. Anybody know how to check out this janky list? Yeah, exclamation point deck will always get you there. Mystic Sanctuary for Path. This Mystic Sanctuary's looked very impressive from our opponent's deck. Opponent. Yeah, Pyroblast would be sweet in decks like this in Modern. Unfortunately, it's not legal, but... Opponent. Jason Mind Sculptor. Oh, good golly. Yeah, bounces... Well, more Stoneforge, so play Stoneforge. Tutor up Sword. Play Stoneforge. Tutor up Sunforger. Play Blood Crypt. Pass the turn. Alright, go ahead, opponent. We know there's a path in hand. There's a Jace on the battlefield. Brainstorms with Jace. Didn't understand the game night legality. Cards are not legal in Standard. Are they legal in Modern or other formats? Yes. They should be legal, and not Modern. They should be legal in Commander and Legacy and Vintage, but not in Modern or in Standard. Well, let's... Inquisition. Opponent ops. Has a Terminus, of course. Cast it. Yeah, alright. Let's go to the last round. Let's go to the last round. Last round. I want to give the deck one last shot to combo off, and this is not the matchup for it. Alright, here we go. We have one last chance with Fervent Sunforger combo. Is there any way this combo can work? Is there any chance in the world? Hopefully we're not playing blue-white control again. Hey, see you, Ryuzi. Do you think the non-combo version of the deck that just plays regular spells with Sunforger could be better? I think if you're playing Sunforger, you probably want a combo. I think, yeah, I think if you're playing Sunforger, somehow that got worse. Alright. I think if you're playing Sunforger, you probably want a combo. I think if you're not comboing, you might as well, hey, what's up, Todd? If you're not comboing, I think you might as well just play swords and stuff. I don't think that Sunforger is a value tutor target is necessarily good enough. Thank you for the raid. How's your stream, Todd? Welcome, everyone. We're actually just getting pretty close to wrapping up here ourselves. Trying to one time pull off this ultra janky combo with Fervent Champion. We've won some games with it, but we haven't been able to actually combo by any stretch. We've just gotten pretty much value-y Stoneforge kills. Yeah, Modern, I don't know. I mean, Urza might be too good, but I've been having a lot of fun playing Modern lately. Get a Blood Crypt. Yeah, this will be interesting. Opponent kind of going off. Polluted Delta, cracked. Yeah, Urza time. We're about due to get Urza'd. We haven't played it with this deck. We played it with Goblins and did not go well. Ew, more lands. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, with the Urza deck, it's a little deceiving because, yeah, once Urza comes down, or Paradoxical Outcome, cards in hand becomes a less relevant metric. Jeez, we didn't even have 3 mana to cast a Kaya's Guile. That's depressing. That's... Opponent has an Urza, and we have 2 lands, can't even cast our removal spells. Huh. Yeah. Okay, sure. Meh. Play Stoneforge? And we'll take Sunforger. I mean, that seems like if there's a way we win, it's probably janking people out with Sunforger. Pass the turn. I think there's an argument for using Sunforger in Boros Mardu Stoneforge deck. If you're loaded with a silver bullets, like Silence, Kolaghan's Command, etc., etc., it can become a borderline control deck, right? Yeah, I mean, opponent has Glass Casket too. Sure. Yeah, I mean, that might be worth testing. I don't know. It's pretty slow and inconsistent. I think the biggest problem is, which Fervent Champion kind of helps get around with the free equip, but I think the biggest issue is normally you're spending a bunch of mana to equip, and then if it gets killed in response, in a format like Modern that's just so fast and efficient for the most part, that's a pretty big swing if you end up essentially like time walking yourself. Ew. Jeez. Alright, so I think what we do here is play Sunforger. Well, I guess actually this doesn't even matter. We're going to die. Alright. Yeah, that's an 8-8. Boy, Urza is pretty busted. It just like... It's like a great combo card, and then it just like incidentally comes attached to the biggest creature on the battlefield. What a just broken Magic card. We would have had a chance to combo the next turn if we actually had a next turn, but we did not actually have a next turn, unfortunately. Yeah, we're just basically dead. Huh. So I think I don't know. I think it might just be that the combo is not practical enough. But I have been impressed with Fervent Champion. So I guess, like, good news, bad news to some extent. I guess we should probably bring in Boil. All the lightning bolts don't seem to do that much. Alright, yeah, bring in Boil. Jank him out, maybe. Urza makes mana, draws cards, stabilize your board, does your taxes, and mows your lawn. Pretty much. It is a very strong card. The idea of the combo of this viewer-submitted deck is to keep equipping Sunforger for free to Fervent Champion, tutoring out a pile of like Manamorphoses and Desperate Rituals, eventually repeated reverberations to triple up Manamorphose, to make a bunch of mana, to get another repeated reverberation, and then eventually Boros Charm or Fists of Flame to target the Fervent Champion to make it like a 20 power double striking trampling creature. Or if you have enough mana, you can tutor up repeated reverberation into a burn spell like Boros Charm. And that ends up being like 7 copies or something of Boros Charm, and you just kill with direct damage. But basically, shenanigans by repeatedly equipping Fervent Champion. Ideally, in theory, if you can get a Sunforger on a Fervent Champion with at least 3 mana available, you should be able to, if your opponent doesn't have interaction, go from that board state into winning the game by tutoring out the right combination of like rituals and Manamorphoses and repeated reverberations. It's asking a lot, though. Yeah, that's true. Purcio Paladin might be a good way to go about it. A more free equipping would be nice. All right, one last chance. Can we? Well, all right, we're gonna keep. We got a Boil. We got a Stoneforge. We don't have combo pieces, but maybe we can just slow our opponent down enough that it'll work. Sacred Foundry, go. Opponent. Why doesn't what work? Duresses. All right. Nice little Prumu Duress. Opponent takes a boil. And passes. Well, Marsh Flats. Crack it. And take a Plains. Stoneforge. Get. We're going for the combo. We know what this deck does. Our goal is to pull off the combo. If our goal was to win, it would probably be better to get Batterskull or Sword. But our goal here is to combo. That is our number one goal. Opponent. Astrolabe. Because this is the last match of our league, so this is our last chance to see if this combo can actually happen. And it should be spectacular if it does. Ooh, okay. Well, Fervent Champion. Arid Mesa. Oh my goodness. Come on, don't have interaction. You're an Urza deck. You don't play interaction. Get in. Hit our opponent. And then once we do this, we're probably going to punt. All right. All right, this could be it. Come on. No interaction. No interaction. Scalding Tard. Opponent. Island. Chromatic Star. Oh, God. Oh, man. So close, and yet so far. Oh, goodness. We'll grab a... That does shut down our combo of casting multiple spells. I'll put Sunforger into play. Untap. So, equip. Because now our first tutor would have to be a way to kill Damping Sphere. And then I don't think we have mana to go from there. Hey, what's up, King of Carrot Flowers? How are you? Because I don't think we can win with just 2 mana. I think we need 3 mana. Because eventually we got to get to 4 mana to double activate Fervent Champion. But I mean, I think we still kill it. So, unattached Sunforger. Get a... I guess we can take Into the Core. That seems even better. Or Kolaghan's Command? Yeah, let's Kolaghan's Command. Blow up Damping Sphere. So, opponent discards a card. Blow up Damping Sphere. Play Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Alright, let's Manamorphose. Add white red. Equip. Tutor. Get Manamorphose. White red. Oh, we drew Manamorphose. Manamorphose. Okay. White red. Oh, Boros Charm. Is this enough? Maybe we just get there naturally. Equip. So we can deal 10? Double strike. Oh, we can't. It's not lethal. We needed 1 more mana. To really win the game, we need to be able to get 2 spells that are not Manamorphose. That's kind of the issue. Repeated reverberation. Yeah, I guess. Well, chance. Okay. Yeah, I think chance for glory now will do it. It's not really the combo we're going for, but unattach. Use the rest of our mana. So we hit for 5/6. Untapped. Yeah, okay. Chance for glory. Equip. Get in. This isn't the dream combo, but it's good enough. We got to show what the deck's doing. We get an extra turn. We hit our opponent down to 10. We untap. Extra turn. Yeah, it can only be instants. I mean, this does work. This does work. Boros Charm. Double strike. An opponent Okay. Okay, well, that's going to have to count. That's going to have to count. That was not exactly like the Storm combo one-shot, but I mean, I guess we technically probably could have just tutored up Chance for Glory first. We probably could have just got Chance for Glory first, but that shows you what the idea is, basically. If we had a little bit more mana, we need to get eventually double activations, because we need to get, like, white, red, so we can get, like, repeated reverberation and then mana morphos to make 6 mana. And then we have 3 more activations. So then we can, like, mana morphos, get another one. So that's kind of the pinch there. But at least we got there. Scouty Brown, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I think that we'll count it. We'll count it as a combo kill. Well, technically, if we somehow win this last game, we technically finish with a winning record, which is pretty amazing. That would be pretty impressive. We will put Manamorphose to the bottom. All right, here we go. Here we go. Can we get one more off the biggest, baddest deck in the modern format? Watery Grave, tapped. Miniatures Bobble. Opponent. Passing. Kraken. Okay. Thinking. Is there any updates you would make to the Shrapnel Blast Affinity deck you did on a video last year, preferably still keeping it budget? Off the top of my head, I'm going to say no. I would have to look, though. I haven't actually updated that deck, so there might be something I'm not thinking of off the top of my head. But I'm going to say no right away. But if I think of something, I'll let you know. Have you thought about Eye of the Storm for an Against the Odds card? Seem like your kind of card. Ooh, what does that do? It's like, it copies. It's a big blue enchantment that copies spells. Whenever a player plays an instant or sorcery card, remove it from the game. Then that player copies it. Copies each instant or sorcery removed from the game with Eye of the Storm. For each copy, they may play it without paying the mana cost. Ew. That actually does sound like a good Against Odds card. I will have to add that to a future Against Odds bowl. Ghostfire Blade seems replaceable, but I can't think of anything particular to replace them with. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that either. Opponent, Needles our Sunforger. Cracks Bobble. I'll play a Plains. Play a Stoneforge Mystic. Tutor up. Well, our deck is at least somewhat successful if our opponent's Pithy Needle Sunforger. That counts as a win. Just that counts as some level of win. Yeah, let's just take Batter Skull. Get in for one. Pass the turn. We could use more mana. Opponent draws an extra card with the Bobble. Plays an island. And Astrolabe. What about the gingerbread outfit? It still might be coming. Technically, technically, I don't think we went 5-0, but I think there's still a good chance we will get some gingerbread costuming here in the future. Yeah, let's kill Thopter Foundry. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. Down to 17. That's a long ways to go, though. That's still a long ways. Vote it. What do you got? What do you got? Bobble. Cracks it. Astrolabe. Spire of Industry. Oko. Oh no. That's a fancy Oko. Astrolabe becomes a 3/3. Ugh. Okay, shoot Oko. Yeah, Oko seems problematic. Opponent gets to draw a card. I'll play Fervent Champion. Ugh, pass the turn. Oh, but there's an Oko. Oh, yeah, this is not good. Oh, dear. Opponent. Do they also have... Oh, they also have Urza? Oh, this is all kinds of bad. Well, last game's probably going to have to count as close as we get to comboing. And to be fair, we did tutor out a lot of things. Pyrite Spellbomb. Opponent. Sort of the Meek. Out of cards, kind of, but not really, because they have Urza and Oko. These cards actually look pretty good on Moto. Like the Borderless Planeswalkers. Pretty sharp looking. Yeah, it is pretty good versus Batterskull, as is a 5/5. Well, yeah, Batterskull, I guess. Untap. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. We lost our Fervent Champion. Oh, Oko's brutal. Well, Rakdos Charm. Kill the Construct. Go to combat. Tag Oko. Tag Oko. Yeah, we might end up going out with glory here. It would be nice if we at least had a chance of winning. Opponent blocks. Keeps Urza. Well, we pass the turn. If our opponent keeps making our stuff into 3/3s, maybe that could be enough. Mox Opal. All right, they get to spin the Urza wheel though. Ooh, we will chance for glory here if nothing happens. See what our opponent hits with Urza. Opponent. Yeah. You're going to spin the Urza wheel into another Mox Opal. Okay. That's not the end of the world. And spins the Urza wheel. Come on. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Whir of Invention. Okay. X0. Gets a Mishra's Bobble for card draw. And what does our opponent do with Oko? Batterskull becomes a 3/3. Opponent Passing. Cracking. Oh, is there any way this works? Is there any way? Well, put a Sunforger into play. Untap. Opponent draws. We draw. Marsh Flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So opponent blocks. Yeah, Oko is pretty good against us. So we're only getting in for 5? I'll play Marsh Flats, crack Marsh Flats. Take a Plains. I mean, we get to Sunforger. Sunforger. Wait, do we not get to Sunforger? Oh, we don't get to Sunforger. Oh boy, that's right. There was a Pithing Needle. 1, 2, 3. Is there anything we can draw? We hit for 5. All right, let's go to combat. Attack our opponent. Yeah, there's still a Pithing Needle. I mean, it didn't really change what we were doing. Attack, attack, attack. Opponent. I'm trying to think if there's anything we can draw that lets us win. Gonna block Stoneforge. Drops to 11. So Lavamancer hits our opponent to 9. I guess if we draw Boros Charm? Like, is there any way we win if we don't Chance for Glory? That's the question. Ugh. I can't imagine us winning if our opponent untaps. Yeah, let's go out on our terms. Chance for Glory. I think we need like a Boros Charm. Opponent kills our Lavamancer. We untap. Boros Charm? It's a land. Well, we got to combo once. We went for the glory. It did not work. We fizzle. We die horribly. So what do we learn about this deck? We kind of like halfway comboed once out of an entire league. We finished 2-3. I was impressed by Fervent Champion. I don't know, though, about dedicating so many slots to the combo when it doesn't seem like it comes up all that often. So I don't know. It's a really sweet idea and it does cool things, but it might just be better to Fervent Champion in swords and stuff. But Fervent Champion itself, like being able to equip for free, is very powerful. So Monograde Stoppy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Oh, and on that note, that brings us to the end of our super extra special long stream. So reminders, first off, we'll be back Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday next week. Monday afternoon, Tuesday, Thursday evening, playing probably a bunch of Arena and Standard, but some Modern and other stuff as well. So replay YouTube. If you missed any of our Goblin jank, our Fervent Champion Sunforger jank, you can find it there. Normal YouTube, tons of stuff coming up. Seven Dwarfs yesterday, really sweet. Check that out. There is some Commander Clash tomorrow. Cool Modern for Mucher Brew on Sunday, playing some Ironcrag Dragonstorm, some Standard for Budget Magic on Monday. One more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some new Throne of Eldraine cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a Saffron Olive sticker if you're so inclined. Most importantly, thank you to all of you. You all are awesome. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, whether you're magicking or not. I love y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. And yeah, I'll see you on Monday. Until then, have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon.